A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit like a real man. Who, me? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but suits just ain't my style. I'm more into the casual look, fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry though, I may be a ladies' man, but I'd never try and seduce Mademoiselle on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like love now, you're gonna kill him. Randy, you threw my boy under the bus. She was about to get on your grill. And you said, well, actually, Leloy's the one who tried to seduce her. Excuse me? Ah, here it goes. Good day, good people. We're finding the year of the paradigm. Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, and Almano Cars. It is. I need to, at the start of this episode, check on the dates. Hello, first of all. Because I will be out of town one of these Saturdays. It is not next Saturday, it's the Saturday after next. So in 2 weeks' time, there will be a Saturday that I'm out of town. For a friend's birthday. I don't think that's going to affect you all, but it is affecting when I record things. So I'm probably going to record this episode and then get into kind of a groove of trying to record these on Sunday for the next couple of weeks. But that's not usually the recording day for that. That's just me. That's a pure behind the screen. As to what I'll be doing. So like a day after you watch this is probably the day that I'll start to record this. If not Monday, one of the two. That being said, how are y'all doing? Last time, we learned a lot. We visited here. We're about to go a little bit undercover, I suppose you could say. And we're gonna get through, I guess, this chapter. It's gotten really interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Especially getting to hear all of Ellie's story. I thought that was super neat. I like the way they did that. Where is last episode? Hello, Wiesna. There it is. Can you feel the love tonight? Leloid couldn't. He could not. That being said, Anthony Sub saying, Lloyd friend-zoning Ellie right in front of her. Good job. But he cannot feel the love tonight. Nope. Jessica says, the scene Lloyd becomes a man, lol. But he didn't. This arc in Erebonia arc didn't commit to a love interest of the protagonist. Instead, we have a small harem here. And a large harem there. I will say the Crossbell at least doesn't butcher their female character writing to make everyone who isn't gay fall in love with the protagonist, regardless of whether or not it actually makes sense. But that rant is for the next arc. If they did commit to a romance for Leloid, Ellie would definitely be the one. I see. And I could see that. Those two, I think, fit well together. Remember how Grace was in Erebonia the last chapter? She was the one who wrote the award, the article about the award ceremony. That makes sense. And thus we got a mention of our favorite bisexual bard and polyamorous prince. Great alliteration there. During Pride Month, indeed. Fun fact about Sal. His English voice actor also voices Owain / Odin from Fire Emblem Awakening / Fates. Owain would definitely, you know what? I could see that. That feels right. Owain would definitely declare Sal to be his nemesis while thinking that the White Orca Dragon is super cool. Much like the Switch 2s in my local Walmart, I'm out. That was a peak line. Sal understands the value of people. He knows when to build bridges and when to burn them. Currently evaluating your potential. If, for instance, you're prove capable of annihilating Ravash, Sal will consider you an ally. If you get in his way, enemy. Just as easy as that. Remember, Mayor McDowell is the only independent in the government. Everyone else is in the pocket of either the Empire or the Republic. That is dangerous. Wonder if he dies. I could see him getting murdered. That white / platinum hair rather is hereditary on Ellie's mom's side of the family. Mayor McDowell is her maternal grandfather, noted. With all the trash talking of the First Division, here's your reminder that Guy was a part of it. Okay, well look. after he was gone, man, it went downhill, you know what I'm saying? You almost went into Imelda's. I guess I should have put the evening dialogue in all caps. Because you missed Ren, which is crazy. She was looking at the dolls in the antique store. Imelda said that she occasionally does business with Ren's grandpa. She also mentioned that Ren and the doll maker aren't actually related. They clearly love each other like family. Tragic. Sergey. Alright, kiddos, this is how you skirt the rules. Mwah. Barrier is this game's word. Using combo attacks when Lloyd and his party members, will grant bond points for the said party members. Dope. Good. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Mireille basically confirmed Randy was not discharged for being a womanizer. He teased her to change the subject, which sounds very Randy of him. The railway inspections are only for people going from Crossbell to Arabonia. Okay, fair enough. You did scan the Farticus on Old America Road. The ones on East Crossbell Highway are a different scan, which is okay. Sure. I'm not even sure if Chiruru fully understands how she ends up in these places. Sometimes she just picks a direction and starts walking. And that bear actually belongs to Noelle. A similar one is on Fran's bed. Oh, actually, that's adorable. And 2:33:54, enemies poofing out of existence is what I mean by attacking significantly lower level monsters on the field will automatically kill them, but you won't get items for them. Noted. Got it. The rest of the suite before meeting the one who wrote the Ore Mail. Great. Who at this point in time I am halfway assuming is the guy from the start of the chapter who I despise. Early despise, you know, my opinion might change. My opinion on characters changes. Like Annalise, I think she's broadly fine now. In fact, she might be one of my favorite bracers. Outside of, you know, the best of the bracers. If we're talking like not S tier, A tier bracers, she might be one of my favorite. She's definitely one of the only ones that I remember. Alright, so I'm gonna keep that posted as we do our sweep. Chaos Eater, apparently there was like an audio bug at 1:36:32 when I saw it. I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but the rest of the episode was broadly fine, so you know it is what it is. Remember that Father Divine from Roland in the Trails in the Sky, my boy, was a big part of advancing medical research. When you have Curia Balms, Tira Balms from the church, you don't need much else to heal most ailments, so Liberal having a few, if any, hospitals makes sense. That, okay. Okay. And they do have churches everywhere, so I mean, I guess that makes a little sense. It's just weird that they don't have, like, I didn't see any hospitals at all, you know what I'm saying? But I guess, you know what, if they got great medicine, and they got, like, the father of medicine over there, then you might be fine, for real, because it's not too long to get to any one of those cities, especially boarding a plane to get there. Or airship. Thank you guys for the comments. We're about to walk into this thing. I don't remember what I did to end off last time. Now I checked out a couple of places. Let's figure things out. Central Square. Let's go and start there. Because we got a sweep to do. I think I might have ended off by talking to Grizzly. But that also might have been 2 episodes ago. I think it might have been. Anywho. So we need to go to where? Central Square. We're already here. Yeah, we're already here. Talked to Sergey twice. Sergey's probably in his room. Or in his office. I was gonna say, let's take care of him before we actually head out. Sergey! I see that look in your eyes. Seems like you're ready. Well, do as you see fit. I'll cover you as always. Thanks, Chief. We couldn't do this without you. Don't mention it. After all, the special support section was established for times like these. That's true. Maybe I can throw them off guard by making them a nice cup of joe. Don't worry about me, I was born for this stuff. Sergey, this coffee's delicious. Yeah, and my subordinates have all trounced on your toes. Hey, what's up, old man? Dieter Croy the IBC's CEO, oh right, that's where we're going. I remember everything now. Has been one of the leading figures supporting Crossbow's economy. Apparently, he's been able to maintain profits all while keeping up his philanthropic. It is philanthropic, not philanthropic. Even though it's philanthropist. Anywho, ventures. I've heard people say Idios doesn't grant people multiple talents, but she sure went all out with a man like Mr. Croy. Well, good. So, the UI on my phone updated, and I do like the new UI a lot. I'm just not used to seeing the new style for the apps on my watch yet. So I'm like, what is this? And I was like, oh, it's just a message. Anywho. Let's keep on keeping on. I also need to upgrade my tablet now that I think about it. Anywho, we still need to get to Old Man Honest in the department store and Wendy. We're gonna talk to Wendy first, because Wendy's the homie. Certified G Bonafide Thug. What's good, Wendy? Wendy's nuts. Anywho, your typical trains coming and going at the station are mostly made by Empire's Rainford Company. I guess those unicorn ornaments they stick on the front of the trains scream Maiden or Arabonia rather, all on their own though. Ha ha ha. If I had to describe everything that the Rainford Company manufactures, the words hefty and strict come to mind. Thank you, Wendy. Promise I'll never make a Wendy's nuts joke to her ever again. Manager Neston. I'm sure, but I'm slowly but surely rather working through the plans for the newest event. All that's left is to whoops, please keep an eye out for any future developments. Alright. We gotta talk to Old Man. You're not Old Man Neston. Where Old Man Neston at? It is him, definitely. Old Man Honest is here. That's what he is. The Crossbow Times managed to expose a politician for tax evasion a while back. Which politician? He suddenly fell. Oh. I was like, oh, which one is it? And then I was like, everything just started connecting, and I just saw like a bunch of flashbacks of him in my brain. I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. Then people stopped talking about his crimes altogether. I can't help but feel it was all one big cover-up. Hey, don't worry, my guy. It was. It certainly, sincerely was. You got any more times? Seems like Janetta had a bit of a chat with the large bracer guy this morning. She's been acting like that ever since. Janetta, have you forgotten about your work? Well, I have to admit it's nice having a bracer around. It'd be nicer if you didn't come and distract her during business hours, though. Gosh. Actually, I do want to see if we can buy... Same one. I wouldn't mind having a couple more of these in case of, I guess, not emergency per se. Yeah, we'll buy 10 of these. I can spend a little bit of Mira, a little 1,000 Mira. You're talking about Arios or somebody else? Bracers sure are cool. A bracer came here to escort a lost child home the other day. Do you think he'd escort me away too? Just kidding. Unless. Oh my gosh, she's like the definition of that. Haha. Just kidding. Unless me. Bracers sure are cool. Maybe I'll try getting lost too. I swear if she's lost next chapter and we get a support request to find her, I'm not doing it. Oh my gosh. She's tripping. Anywho, let's head over to East Street. There's not too many people to talk to. We got Michelle, Scott, and Wenzel in the you know where, the Bracers Guild. We got Grid and Long Lao. That's not either of you two. Is that you? Some truck got into an accident near Calvard, and it was supposedly holding some smuggled goods. Sounds like it was one of the newer models from the Rainford Company, too. What if it was more than just a simple accident? Oh, adios. Please don't let me get dragged in anything. Interesting. We heard that last time, too, from the homie. Randy's old boss. Blue-haired, very beautiful, wears glasses. Bales? Okay, so look, here's the problem. This is why I keep forgetting what her name is. I think it's Bale. But the way that it's, like, spelled always makes me think it's the same way that the start of Shayna Baszler, former WWE superstar's name, is spelled. So I keep wanting to call her Baze instead, because that was one of her nicknames on Up Up. Look, in my brain, there's like a whole, like, path that went to that, and, like, for some reason, because of that, I always get her name wrong. But regardless, it starts with a B, and the B stands for beautiful. What's up? Or I can give her fish. Do I have fish for her? Hi there, odd jobbers. Did you bring me any fish? Remember I asked for 5 fish, long and slender. Oh, I don't think I did that yet. No, I didn't. I think that might have been the one thing that I said I'll do in between episodes and lied to you guys. I think that is what it was. Or did I? We have 5 rock eater, but I wanted to get 5 eel. That's what it was. I wanted to get 5 eel. We're gonna do that, you guys. Don't worry. We're gonna do that before we continue with the thing and the thing and the thing. Let me see. Also talk to Zhang Hui. This is just Finn. Oh man, we've had some last second reservations come in. What am I gonna do now? Normally I just make some nice sashimi, but we're out of fish. I need to get them some fish. Are you Zhang Hui? Yes. So those guys have come back. I'll give them a swift boot from the restaurant if they try anything funny. Sounds like Vald comes here pretty often. It also sounds like the workers are already used to dealing with him. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds correct. Talk to Moores in his house. Did I talk to my old friends? I don't think I talked to my old friends. Hey, what's up, Grandma, Grandpa? While we're on the topic of the IBC, I believe Mr. Croy was good friends with Mayor McDowell's son-in-law. Mayor McDowell's son-in-law was a politician a long time ago. Both Mr. Croy and Mayor McDowell have girls around the same age, too. I knew that. We just learned that, actually. We learned that last time. I seem to recall hearing those two are as close as sisters. Yes. Thank you. Thanks to the IBC, Crossbell boasts the continent's largest international bank. Haha, Crossbell's home to many stressful, successful merchants, not stressful merchants. Probably caused him some stress in his day, though. But they can't hold a candle to the IBC's astronomical success. Eyelash in my eye. The IBC has always been helmed by especially talented CEOs who manage to stay the company's course even through the rough times. To us, the IBC is one of the many prides of Crossbell. I'm sure. Yeah, world's largest, yeah, pride and joy, yep. Thank you, see you guys, goodbye old couple, my faves. Alright, we could go, well actually, do I need to report any fish yet? I don't think I do. Yeah, I need 12. But I also just got, like, a new rod, so, like, I'm about to be cooking out here. Wait a minute. Roy. Operation Teach Mei Ling Manners ended in complete failure. I'm just afraid that we've been spoiling her a little too much. I wasn't expecting her to turn on the waterworks, though. Now I feel awful. Don't leave me alone, Roy. Mommy said you have to take care of me today. Oh. How can you say no to that, man? I'm sure you guys have heard by now, but ArkNCL's newest show is debuting and I cannot wait. I had these tickets in my hot little hands seconds after they went on sale. Opening night can't come soon enough. Whoa, it sure as hell ain't easy to get such tickets, such early tickets rather. Are you a fan of Elias, Michelle? I think comrade in arms would be a better description than fan. Can't you see for yourselves, both she and I have both been burdened with utterly sinful good looks. Well, unlike you, Lloyd has been blessed with best friend's little brother looks, so I think he's got you beat, Michelle. As a devotee of beauty, don't say that, Michelle. That reminds me of somebody else. Who pursues it in all forms. Don't say that, Michelle. That reminds me of somebody else. Of course, I feel a kinship with my fellow disciple, Elia Platier. Is anyone going to say anything? You guys know that was a joke, right? We all know how amazing Ilya is, but I'm expecting great things from the new girl, too. You know that one, the poor girl who's looking at a future full of back problems. No! You're right, but no. Oh, but more than either of them, I'm looking forward to the smoldering duel between the handsome duo, Theodore and Eugene. Alright. Not the back problems, dude. I wasn't ready for that. Have you guys heard about the raids on the Bracers Guild that happened in the Empire 2 years ago? Raids on the Bracers Guild that happened in the Empire. Yes! 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 Wenzel was in the Empire at the time, so he was able to resolve the conflict. I do remember hearing about the incident, rather. There was quite an uproar. Many of the guild's branches were all but completely destroyed by a series of terrorist attacks carried out by Jaegers. Yep. Wow, I can't believe you were involved in solving such a huge case. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, though, seeing things, the kinds of things, rather, you've done here. It was nothing. I was just doing my job. The ones who made the real difference were the high-ranking bracers that came to assist the guild. Their strategic abilities, rather, were key to solving things. My role just happened to be a little more publicly visible, that's all. More importantly, Scott, have you been able to see your fiancé lately? Oh, Scott's got a fiancé? Who is it? Somebody we know? No, not at all, unfortunately, and there's not much I can do considering how busy we both are. At this rate, we probably won't be able to plan our wedding for some time. I'm going to have to find a way to make it up to her. Yeah, but who's your fiancé, Scott? Do we know? Is this something I should know? Did I forego? Alright, so they're in mains now, so I guess we could go to mains and see them. That's probably on the list, to be honest. Unironically, I guess we could go to Armorica. Where are we supposed to go, actually? The IBC. We'll go there last. Yeah, we could go to Armorica. I'm going to kind of walk there. Maybe I'll walk from the fork. I only want to kind of walk there because I want to fish on the bridge there. Here. I like to fish at the bridge, and if we're fortunate, okay, there's the signs. I was like, how do I get to where I want to go? Crossbow's that way. Your thing isn't that bad, but I do still want, not you. No? There we go. Yeah, I want Randall in charge. None of these fish are gonna want prickly seeds. Oh, there's gardens over there. Nice. Alright, and this is just, yeah, get me over here. Better believe I'm about to fish away. You better believe I am. Let's get this one. Let's do some red flies. Okay, his side caught me off guard. I was like, oh, and he was like, huh, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so it really is nothing. I'll toss a row out there, I guess. Row, row, row your boat. Alright, so nothing's biting. I guess we can do dumplings and earthworm, I guess. I'm sure we'll catch something with that. I do want to double check my, my fishing notebook. Down. Because I think we need eel. Turn the page. It said Ursula Road, estuary. So we want to go there, and we want to use all of our earthworms up there. We do have a bunch of earthworms, so that's where we're actually going to fish. I also believe Jessica might just have it at the bottom of the thing. Not for nothing. Ooh, there's a hidden quest. Oh, interesting. Oh, fascinating. Alright, so yeah, Estuary Road is where we're gonna use all of those. So, I mean, like, I'll still fight these guys a little bit, might as well. Not for the sake of experience, just for the sake of getting the job done. And that is where exactly? Estuary Road? I'm sorry, Ursula Road, the estuary. So it's when we're going to the hospital. I think I've already been in the hospital. Dang. That sucks, huh? We're gonna have to double back, huh? This I'm pretty sure I've been in the hospital. In game. I've actually never had to physically go to the hospital for anything of my own health. I have been fortunate enough to have no major injuries or surgeries. So, you know, a big, I mean, I guess dental surgery counts. I've had some dental surgery, but you know, it wasn't in a hospital. It's in a dentist's office. But I mean, a dental surgery is still a surgery, so you know, I'll take that. Oh, right, that's where that was. Should also kind of like start thinking about going back to fight one of those chests. I think the one that was on the way to Ren actually had stuff or something. What you gotta say? Derek's plan for the festival is to open up a food stall in the city. He has to use the village truck to transport the equipment and food, but get this rather. He said he'd let me be the driver. Yahoo! Don't worry, Derek. I'll be the best dang driver you've ever seen. Odds he crashes it. What are our odds here? Let me see. So Camilla, Salem, and Alfred in the Astrian. I also like to talk to this homie. Oh, this is Salem. I tried gathering everybody courage I could to muster travel to the Fisherman's Guild in Crossbell City. If I joined them, I'd be able to spend the rest of my days in bliss, fishing all day long. But in the end, I wasn't confident enough to go inside. Why do I have to be so timid? I'm a joke. It looks like the Fisherman's Guild is still too far out of my reach. Hey, you're perfect for the Fisherman's Guild. You know what I'm saying? She could fish for the rest of her days. I'm afraid the Astrian is getting too crowded. Bro, it's just you in here. What would I do if everyone got mesmerized by Seely's beauty? Okay. I bet if new customers come here, they'll all fall in love with Seely. Please, no tourists this year. You're wishing for their business to kind of get run into the ground, and my dude. I bet the anniversary festival is going to be crazy all across Crossbell. If things go as planned, we get a spike in customers, we'll be rolling in Mira. I'm going to be so busy. We aren't exactly used to having our plates so full, so this might be difficult. I can hear you know. Well, I bet I'm worrying for nothing and barely any people show up, maybe. You. Kitty Talk for... Oh my gosh. One of the books I never read. And I read most of them. Kitty Talks for Dummies, huh? Color me intrigued. Meow go. Meow oh. Yeah. Hey Alfred, you aren't saying something nasty, are you? Haha. Well, if you want to know what I said, you should try reading the book. So, you guys will translate for me, right? You've read the book. Is the library going to open during the anniversary festival? Wouldn't be much of a celebration if I didn't have a chance to check out any of the books. Great. Alright, let's get out of here. And we just gotta talk to Camille. Oh, you're Pulley. I really want to go and see the Ark and Shell... Okay, that kind of caught me off guard. The Ark and Shell people. I'd still be happy if I can stay here and play with Camille, though. You know that Elia Platier from Ark and CL scored herself a sweet nickname. Everyone's just thinking about... even thinking about it gives me the chills. Elia Platier, the fervent dancer. Maybe someday I can get an awesome nickname too. Something as cool as Divine Blade of Wind, the Thunderbringer, or the Ocean Crasher. My gosh, those are pretty dope. Alright, great. I mean, we know the Divine Blade of Wind. I didn't know the other ones. Ocean Crasher's dope, actually. I'm actually very much here for Ocean Crasher. Do we have any honey, and do they sell them not in jars? Can I not buy their honey? There it is. We got a lot of it, but like, you can never have too much honey. That's what I say. Big honey fan, big honey stan. Come around here, walk around there. I guess we can just go back. You know, I clicked leave because I wanted to leave this place. That's so funny to me. We're going downtown, then we'll hit up the Harbor District. I'll be real, maybe we should just... Yeah, let's like, we'll supplement it. We'll go downtown first. Because we do have to go back to the hospital, and I know... Right! She's coming here to teach Sunday school lessons. We learned that last time. I was like, what are you doing here? Then I was like, huh? Wait, I do know. I've been coming here more regularly to teach Sunday school lessons. Now, if only I could get the children to actually take the time to listen to me. Okay, great. What's up, old lady? I have trouble walking, so I often have to stop and rest. That just makes me happier to see the kids running around. Excellent. Oh, right. I have to fight people. Forgot about that. I just got some U material, though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think I was short 1 U material, so maybe I can get somebody their thing. Yeah, I got enough U material now, so let me... So we own a demon spell. I don't think we own any of the other ones. No, I'm tripping. So... Here. Demon spell is the better one. So let me remove this. I think I got Leloids already. Did I? Maybe I did not. Yeah, I will do that. Leloid strikes. I'm sorry, what am I missing? Oh, I need 3 and I have 2. I was reading that completely backwards. Ha 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 ha. Hey, get your thing back, Leloid. Get your stuff back. There we go. Alright, we'll come back to you later this episode. I am sure that I'm gonna fight people on the way to the hospital again. Which sounds kind of crazy out of context. Hello. Wish they let me join in their morning scrimmages already. Just you. Where am I supposed to go for these guys? Where am I supposed to fight them? I also just need to double check in here. What else do I... It's just this and the fishing. Okay. Okay. Come to Trinity. Oh, I'm not fighting them. I'm fighting these guys. Oh my gosh, I have to fight them? Alright, sure. Like I was gonna say, I've been... Ashley. Oh crap, it's morning already? Whoops, stayed up drinking the night away again. Is Jingo going to be fine opening the store up on her own? Oh, isn't it pretty risky to buy up those kinds of goods? Not really. I only dabble in goods that sell easily. Looks like they're in the middle of a conversation. Alright, well. Let's save in case things go horribly wrong. I don't expect them to. I think our team is doing all... Ellie, just go and... Yeah, there we go. Go and get one of theirs, and go and get one of theirs, and go and get one of theirs. I was like, a team's looking pretty good right now, and I was like, a bunch of us are at half health. Hey, what's up? Oh, you're here. You requested we come, didn't you? It sounds like you want us to train the Testaments. That's a bit of a risky request, don't you think? Makes you think that we'd train a bunch of delinquents anyway. Not only that, but I was expecting to see Wisey's name on the request. Was this all your idea? I believe you misunderstood the request. Give me a moment, I will explain the details. It's not particularly complicated. I would like to request a lesson in the art of self-defense for our members. What? You want to be taught self-defense? The hell? You planning on using your teachings, our teachings in your brawls? Again, please don't misunderstand the request. Let us, suppose the Mafia assaults us. When you say the Mafia, you are referring to Ravash or Hia. Is this related to the increased tensions between them? We've noticed them getting into more fights lately. I've heard that they've been engaging in some gunfights. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be frequent. Precisely. The downtown district also happens to be in the line of fire at all times. There's a warehouse district nearby filled with abandoned buildings and empty plots of land that they frequently use for their skirmishes. I'm not pleased with the situation we've been placed in. Thus, fueling your desire to learn self-defense, it only makes sense to be cautious given that one of your members was so badly injured in the past. It all makes sense then. I'm glad you catch on quickly. Wazi is typically tasked with giving our members lessons in combat. However, his fighting style is too unique. It requires a flexible body and strong affinity for it. Hence why we've come to you, Lloyd Bannings. You think my style is not flexible and then my body don't need to be crazy for it? Come on. The abilities you've displayed boast defensive prowess while being simple enough to learn. May I humbly request that you once again show our members your skills in a real test of combat. Naturally, I don't expect you to master them to master it today, rather. However, having first-hand experience would be good incentive to try and pick it up. I'm glad that the request doesn't have any nefarious intentions. Agreed. I take no issue in accepting the request. What are your thoughts, Lloyd? A lesson in self-defense. I wouldn't necessarily call what I do self-defense, rather restraint techniques taught at the police academy. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know if you want to teach them all of that restraint power, but I mean, like, if they're not going to use it for... They could still use it for bad. Whatever. Is this still fine with you? Indeed. This is merely for training purposes. I have no objections toward you bringing your comrades along to battle. Sure. Now that we've heard your request, we have no reason to refuse it. Not only that, but it's a good opportunity for me to brush up on my skills. Yeah, figures you'd say that. May have some trouble taking them all on at once, Lloyd. Don't forget, you got us taking some of the heat off of you. For sure. I'll be counting on you guys to back me up, like always. It's settled then. Everybody, assemble. The Testaments will now engage in a series of practice fights with the SSS. Yes, sir! Alright. Anything special about this? Each enemy in the first 2 fights is a different scan. Okay. So I gotta scan everybody. It's a 4-on-4 battle, baby. The Testaments will fight this, but I'm gonna have to fight him in the last one. It's gonna be just like the other freaking thing where I fought, Noel. Right. Well, let's see those self-defense techniques you cops are so proud of. In return, we'll show you the full power of the Testaments. If you don't take this sharply, I'm going to blind them. You guys got spunk, I'll give you that. We'll put our skills to the test, rather, and see how we can control the tide of battle. Well, we'd better not hold back, or it could hardly be called training. Let's give them everything we've got. Let's give it everything you've got. Right, Roger. Who's Roger? Very well, let the battle begin. Alright, Randy, you know what to do. They let you go first. Yo, that's kind of crazy. You swipe at somebody and you get shot in the face. There you go. Poor guy. Wait. He got a pepper bomb. Earthquake. Hey, you, I need you to analyze some folks. Analyze this guy first, because he's gonna die. Vess? Cowardly but hides with an attitude. Well, I guess we actually know most of these guys, right? Thinking out loud. Yeah, just focus on... Oh, he's poisoned too? I feel bad for you, son. Analyze this guy. So then we'll target him next. I guess you two can now target him. That's fine. Oh, this is Azel! Waz's associate, now that his wounds have healed, the one who was attacked. He works part-time to aid his family. Nice. Ooh, you missed. And you perish. Not yet. You almost perished, though. Alright, Randy's at 200%. We've got another 4 turns until, you actually start hitting him. Other guy's gonna get poisoned to death, so it's kind of whatever. Thank you. Yeah, go after him. That's fine. You. Go ahead and analyze this guy now. Kinds? Oh, I didn't read what that said, but whatever. Oh, we can show the details. Son of a doctor. Oh, you're the one who's the son of the doctor. Gotcha. I don't know all of their names yet. But I do know, like, the stories behind them, so that's kind of neat. Alright, there you go. Yep, that was his fault. Yeah, go ahead and hit that guy, that's fine. Yeah, y'all focus up on him. You focus up on, this guy. And you analyze him. Right? I could have clicked accent to make sure. But yeah, this is skilled with his hands and good at billiards. He's the one who's always playing pool. Alright, well now, don't get too cocky. Yeah, you hit him because she's about to crit. Why didn't his defenses lower? Oh, he must have... Whatever his don't get too cocky was, must have been good for him, I guess. There you go. I was gonna say, we're not gonna get... Ooh, oh, a little battle scope from that. Okay, we'll take it. Whew, I think this is enough. Is everyone okay? You got us good. You're certainly a force to be reckoned with, huh? How come we couldn't take you down with a relentless all-out assault like that? It's all thanks to the techniques we learned to restrain a target. They're difficult to master, but you can prove very effective on small groups once you get the hang of them. A detective has to not only protect himself, but those around him too. We undergo extensive training to stay calm no matter the level of stress. You do well to train how to protect yourselves too. I suppose you cops aren't all talk, huh? Let that be a lesson learned for us, huh? We may have been defeated this time, but I feel like I can take them on next time with the power of pool. All it took was a bit of roughhousing to get them cozy up to us. We could have maybe gone a little bit easier on them though. Oh well, it'll be a good learning experience for them. I do not suspect rather there will be any problems based on their demeanor. Bullshit. The Vipers? Where did they come from? Haha, what's up with you guys? What kind of cops break out into a fight in the middle of a downtown district? Ha, those blue bastards look like they got their asses handed to them. What did you just say? You're the last people I want to hear that from. You want a piece of us? We'll take you on right here, right now. Yeah, cool. There's something we want to get straight first. What the hell's the meaning of all this? You called us out here for a fight, didn't you? You wanted to take us four on against... Oh no, he's trying to get them to get self-defense too. Against your four without the leaders getting involved, huh? I'm used to your holier-than-thou shtick, but now you're fooling around with the damn cops, too? Oh, you arrived at just the right time. Let us begin the duel between the SSS and the Saber Vipers. Huh? Wait, what? The hell do you mean by that? Use this opportunity to learn some much-needed self-defense techniques, so you'll need them to protect yourselves against the Mafia. What better way to learn is there than to fight, huh? So what you're saying is the cops are out here to train us? Ha! Get a load of this guy. He's out of his damn mind. How are they gonna train us? He must be tripping. he must be tripping. There's nothing a bunch of useless cops can teach us. Taking lessons from stupid shithead squad. Nice joke. Yeah, no. Jed's gonna go down first. Let's show them what these Vipers can wipe the floor with some no-good pigs. Yeah, let's kick our asses. I'm gonna beat them into the ground. Hold on, this isn't what we had planned. Actually, forget it. They're not gonna listen to us. You sure fighting back-to-back is a good-eyed plan? You know, I'm going to destroy Jed. LET, are you gonna be alright? Yeah, I'll manage it. Seconded, we will go all out if we must. I think we'll have to fight... I think we'll have to, rather, if we want to come out on top, so don't hold anything back, huh? No. This one's Jed. Poison. That's right. And you... Hold on, first of all, you still missed? You weren't even blinded yet. What you gonna do now that you can't see me? Great. Analyze this guy because he's blinded and poisoned, and I'm going to make sure that he perishes first. Jed, second in command of the Vipers, staunchly follows Bold. Yeah, he really is. You know what? What's the SSS stand for now, Jed? What's the SSS stand for now, Jed? I can't hear you because you're on the ground poison and rather than pain. Let's get this guy. Nope. Craft, you can go and analyze him too. Slash involves gang, very simple-minded, can lose his temper very easily. That sounds like all of them. Okay, hold on a minute. I need you guys over here. Over here. Thank you. I was gonna say, the guys over there still need to get, analyzed. They need to take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Definitely the guy in the back, because he got walloped earlier. Involves gang, hot-blooded and short-tempered, like all of them, starts brawls for amusement. Literally, just like all of them. See, look. You can't be starting brawls like that if you can't hit nobody. I guess him. You can hit him, he won't die. And now, you can analyze the homie in the back. Involves game, just recover from being attacked. Takes care of younger members, so he is not the worst. Okay, Koki. Don't make fun of us. Perish. Also, you perish. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. Easy peasy. Elemental easy. Whew. Made it by the skin of our... No, we were fine, Lloyd. We were more than fine. Shit. Damn cops. You kidding me? How we lose to them? We're no better than those blue bastards. I don't believe this. You're telling me we're just as weak as those hooded freaks? That's what you're concerned about? They really are sworn rivals. Let me state one thing. The Testaments will never falter to the likes of those Saber Viper scum. You imbeciles lack the mental capacity to outwit us. Dang. He said, y'all are idiots. And you'll never outsmart us. You said it. They can't hope to compete with us. What the hell was that? You're asking for an ass kicking? Everyone calm down. You all are far too quick to anger. It seems you all still have plenty of energy to spare. Let us engage in combat one final time. Huh? Another battle? The rules are simple. Whoever is able to bring the officers down to their knees will, oh my gosh, will be deemed victorious. Are the terms agreeable for everyone? No, not for us. This is ridiculous. Why do you keep dragging us further into this? Is it not obvious? The only way to truly take this seriously is if you feel your life is on the line. Let's get him. You better not hold us back. It's on. I'll take them all down. This isn't looking good. I don't think we can take them all on like this. We ain't going down without a fight. Let the battle commence. Alright, let's slow things down. Okay, so I don't have to fight Abyss. Or Abyss. So everyone's got their strength up. Randy, I don't actually think... Oh, nope, you can. I was gonna say, I don't think you can blind all of them at one time. I think they're too far spread out. Nope, he's that guy. You just hit him while you were Yeah, you guys are going out first. I at least have a little bit more respect for the Testaments, but you Saber Vipers, nah. Sit down, be humble. I think this might actually be enough. I was like, hold on. And we're juiced up? Yeah, okay, no. Just hit your shot. There we go. Good job, everyone. Hey. Hold on. Hold on. Have I never listened to the victory music, or is this different victory music? Hold on a minute. I'm here for it. Anywho, look at all that stuff that I got. Sit down, be humble. Hey, don't even pant. We were fine. It's over. We are victorious. No, it wasn't intense. Lloyd boosted everyone's attack, Randy blinded everyone, and then set half of them on fire, and Tio said, Die. I can't believe they took us all on at the same time. Damn, how'd they beat us? You understand now, relying on brute force alone isn't enough to carry you through a fight. You possess strong offense, but your defense is too far lacking. To put it in simpler terms, you are all inexperienced. What? Why is this dude lecturing us all of a sudden? Beats it out of me. You guys are plenty strong. I wouldn't mind teaching you the basics. What do you say? Would you like to learn some of our self-defense tactics? Ha! Hell nah, I ain't getting talked by no stinking pigs, and that's why the Mafia is gonna wipe you out. We'll leave him, boys. Yeah! That big dude always sounds like he's full of it. I don't get him. Okay, so secondly, I feel like Koki, of all of the people, should be begging for self-defense. He got walloped. Like I'd ever listen to him. They're as dim-witted as ever. I doubt they grasp the techniques even if they tried their whole lives. Yeah, I hear you. They completely tossed aside a valuable learning experience rather. Well, I'm glad you guys got something out of it. That's what makes it what we did worth it. Agreed, though I must admit, oops, my water bottle. I must admit I'm completely exhausted. We'll be taking our leave, if you'll excuse us then. If you'd like a rest, the bar is open to you. I hope the exercise served as adequate training for you all as well. Huh? Wait, what? The battle is over. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. A boss planned this all from the start, didn't he? He even managed to get the Silver Vipers to play along. It certainly seems that way. He managed to play us all like a fiddle, eh? Screw that guy. Indeed, I am utterly exhausted. However, the delinquents may straighten their attitude as a result of his speech. You're right. We managed to accomplish our goal too. I think it's safe to say we've wrapped up everything we need to do, so let's head out. Ready when you are. Okay, great. Now let's explore the rest of the downtown area. Alright. So... we gotta talk to a couple people in Lotus Heights. Old man, he's not right here. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Steady boy. So Goliath Osborne, is the Empire. Goliath Osborne. I feel like whenever you say his name, you have to put some bass into it. Goliath Osborne is the Erebonian Empire's Chancellor and got his position after rising through the ranks of the military. His main achievement so far is the expansion of the railway network throughout the entire nation. He declared his blood and iron policy. Excuse me? While St. Ursula may be a medical college, they still administer general education exams. Oh man, there's so many things I need to memorize. Hey, don't just memorize it, learn it. I have to admit, Tense is a caring old man, not crazy old man. Crazy, but also caring. He used to have a pretty poor impression of anyone who lived here. But I've seen how misguided I was in thinking that way. He's far more genuine and caring of a person than I've ever been. Where is he? Thought he was, oh, he's up here. Some Diet members came, all right, they're doing their sweep. Came to visit our apartment again today, as nasty as ever. But it was in the middle of, the tirade that Risha happened to pass by. She gave her signature, energetic greeting and their jaws dropped. They were utterly speechless. Ah yes, their expressions on their faces was utterly priceless. I was surprised myself to find out Risha's a member of the Arkansas, but those politicians must have been utterly flabbergasted. Hee. After that, they suddenly got all timid and mumbled something and scurried off. Those bickering Diet members tucked their tails between their legs and ran away. Haha, that was the best thing I've seen in a while. That lovely girl's smile saved our behinds. Baffles me why a girl like Risha would want to stay in a neighborhood as rundown as this. Ha! Those despicable Diet members got what was coming to them, rather. After all that posturing, they ended up turning tail and grumbling all the way home. Suppose we owe it to that saint of a girl, don't we? She home? No. Oh, you gonna talk about her too? Risha's a super nice lady that lives next door to us. She told me that her job is to jump around in the air. That's actually really funny. What do? I jump around. I get up and then I come down. She had a big smile when she went outside today. I guess jumping around must be really fun. Pleasant. Shut up, Vaughn. Would you keep it down, would you? Vaughn. Vaughn. Okay, I think we're actually done in this area too. Not this area. Because now we can talk to everybody in Trinity after we whoop their butts. Heh, good work, guys. Looks like you gave not only us, but also those Viper lackeys some valuable training. No problem, you can never be too careful when it comes, when you live down here, rather. If you don't mind us asking, what kind of person is the boss? I can't get a read on him. I get the feeling he's got some serious skill. I know where you're coming from. I'm pretty sure he's from the Middle Eastern part of Zemeria. Considering he idolizes an oddball like myself, I think it's pretty safe to say he's an eccentric guy. I can hear everything you're saying, Wazzy. What are the odds that a boss is like a part of a part of Ouroboros? He kind of gives me that aura, you know? I don't know much about him myself. Pretty sure he's from he's from the central east part of Zemeria. Well, the only thing I know for sure is that he's eccentric. How are you? Oh crap, it's morning already? Okay, so you're still drinking, whatever. Kynes, that's you. I think I might recognize all of them by name now after fighting them. Actually partake in secret training sessions. Today's scrimmage will serve as a useful reference, rather. I'm not grateful to you, so don't expect more than a thank you from me. Anyway, thanks. And you, Vessi? I already had planned to train earlier today, so what do you think? Have you ever seen a thrust like mine, rather? I bet it blew you away, huh? Yes, hooray. I guess you could say that. Lamau. Thank you for earlier. I'll use our battle as a reference. Everybody's been kind of delightful here, except for Kynes. He was only kind of delightful. I used our battle as a reference to further develop my fighting style. I hope to apply what I've learned to any future bouts the Vipers may have. Please, I'd rather you didn't. Just for self-defense. Sorry for causing you guys a bunch of trouble. Getting beaten up to a pulp by a mafia was a lesson I'll never forget. I'm going to start brushing up on my self-defense. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear from you, especially, Hazel. Oh, really? Good luck with that. Yep, thanks. Excuse me, here's the cocktail you ordered. Ah, thanks. You can go and put it on my tab. Right, no problem. Here, take this with you. Oh! Sure, thanks. This must be our reward. His inability to communicate makes it difficult to discern. Let's just accept it for now. Do not disturb Wazzy right now. Hey Wazzy, what's up? Alright, let's get out of here before he strangles us and beats us to a pulp. I do want to come in here and talk a little less. Anybody else in here? No? Okay. What's up? Excuse me, customers. Keep it the hell down next time. You're being way too loud out there. Oh. Yeah, sorry, Jinko. Whoops. You'll scare away all the business, dumbasses. Ain't that right? Huh? If you're planning to goof off, then do it quietly. I guess we did kind of fight right outside of the... Not right outside of her store, but we kind of did. So we need to... I didn't talk to Vessi twice. What else do you have to say, Vess? I learned some self-defense techniques, rather. I'm afraid I won't be afraid of the Mafia anymore, rather. We'll kick them out of downtown if we come across them. You do a favor and not do anything reckless? I was gonna say, if they come downtown, stay out of their way. Unless they're trying to attack you, in which case, then defend yourself. It's always out with the old and in with the new for us crossbellions. You folks haven't realized how much horrible technology... Why is it whenever I come to a factory person that's got a headband and a cut like this, that they end up getting that voice? Whatever. You folks haven't realized how much horrible technology is taken for granted here. Sheesh, talk about this spoiled country. There are countless regions across Zemeria where the people don't even have the most basic horrible tech. Yeah, I guess so. I think that's everybody in this area except for the folks inside of, there. But also, what are you doing? Kennen! You know, a couple of guys from the Testament said hi to me this morning. I noticed they're patrolling the area a lot more these days. Apparently, they don't want the Mafia sticking their nose in their business. That is true. What's up, Dino? What the hell is up with you guys? You have the nerve to show your faces here? I'll take you all down. Still on guard duty. Keep up the good work, huh? Screw you, don't mock me. I'll definitely be a part of the next big fight. Just you wait and see. On that note, I failed to recall your presence at the practice section. Jed made me stay behind while he went to fight with everybody else. Oh, but he's already back. I wasn't lonely or anything, I swear. Sure. Well, better luck next time, kid. I hope you'll be able to train, Ellie, don't encourage him. I hope you'll be able to train with everyone soon. What the hell is your problem? Didn't I just tell you not to mock me? No, Ellie's just being genuine. Not something I would have done for you, but you know it is what it is. What's up? We got our asses handed to us while Vald was gone. He's gonna be so pissed at us, man. Weren't we supposed to be unstoppable? What's the matter with that big dude? He's always lecturing us like we're in Sunday school when we run into him. Why am I so exhausted? Because we whooped you. I'm talking to Jed last. A 4-on-4 without a leader? What kind of weird idea is that? Screw you guys. Don't think I'll forget this. Have we done something wrong? No, I'm just pretty sure he's trying to show off. Man, today is a morning training has me beat. 2 days in a row is asking a lot. Guess I'm having a lazy day today. People need their rest too, you know? Huey! Unfortunately, there's no Dewey and Louie here. Damn, it's that giant blue bastard's fault. I don't get his deal. We'll take him down someday. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna get your faces smashed in at some point too. You better watch out. Not by you guys. Fine, time to crank up the intensity on all of our training from here on out. Talk shit, get hit. That's simple. There you. That's right. That's right. You just got hit. Come on, one more. Yeah, take this. Hate all of them. No, I only hate most of them. Did you see our practice session? My word, I can't believe the police. She did. The police are getting involved with a group of delinquents. Oh, I wouldn't really call it fighting. It's more like self-defense lessons. I don't care how you spin it. You should never resort to violence. We're teaching them proper sportsmanlike conduct through mock battles. We've been coming regularly to help them rehabilitate them rather. Oh, is that what this is all about? My mistake then. To be able to open the hearts of those young ruffians. What a splendid idea. I feel I must learn from your example. And then we get into a fight with her too. How characteristic of Ellie to effortlessly persuade somebody. Saved us a scolding too. Good job. Oh man, alright. And you saw us. No, you just don't care. Fair enough. I think that's everybody in this area then. Let's get out of here. We can't get out of here that way. I don't know, I feel like I've tried to do that many a times. So we've got this, we've done East Street. I thought we did the harbor area. But maybe not. I think I'm just missing 2 people. Talk to McKeenan and the Crossbow News Service and talk to Kunna. Which one of you was... I thought she was like the lady who was walking around here. Oh. For some reason, I just expect her to be in the back always. You know, the IBC CEO, Dieter Croy? Apparently, he's in his 40s, and yet he's already managed to accomplish so much in the business world. He's held several senior manager positions, even from an early age. And he's a total hottie too to boost. Talk about a top-tier man. Alright, well, good for you. McKeenan. McKeenan! Oh, this is Reigns. Yeah, you're fine. You. Reigns has become a pretty talented cameraman these days. His reflexes are sharp and his photos help add flavor to the duller articles, rather. He's our go-to guy when we need to capture photos for important topics, like Ark and CL. So he's essentially going to be like this game's, except he seems to have his head together a little bit more than than Dorothy. Kind of. Man, the editor-in-chief is cruel. He's basically told me not to worry about writing an article. I guess this is fine too. He does not have his priorities straight, but I think his head is on tighter than than Dorothy's at the very least. Let's go talk to Imelda and we'll talk to Eric. If we want to get here, come through. I went the longest way to get to the back streets. Through here and then back here. Hey, what's good, Imelda? According to the information I was sent, The CPD seems to be coming and going outside of Arkansas. Yo, did you see like ding ding? How dreadful it would be for them there if there was a scandal right before their new show debuted. With luck, this won't spoil the excitement that has been building up around this place. Looks like the details about the situation are finally starting to leak. Man, must be your informants, right? I wonder how much they really know. They know everything! Police is coming and going outside of Arkansas. That, my dears, requires the utmost attention. And then talk to... I feel like whenever we're here, we always gotta talk to Eric, for real, for real. Welcome to Garante. Remember, we aren't an information agency, we only deal in cocktails. How about a yin-flavored cocktail, then? Clever. Hie's got very own Sao Li is certainly cunning. He utilizes his intellect to corner his opponents, leaving that enigmatic assassin, to clean up his mess. Even Ravash's Garcia Rossi had trouble dealing with Hie's pincer attack. And that's as much of the cocktail that I'm willing to share. I can't believe that worked, right? So he does know more than he lets on. He lets on like he knows a lot, not for nothing. He is, certainly cunning. Anyway, would you like to order something? I feel like we gotta buy something from over. Oh, shiny blue. Oh, it's a revival item. I'll take one. Yeah, we'll take one. Why not? There you go, sir. Oh, what about you? Anniversary Festival's almost here, but everyone's looking forward to it. Damn it, that pisses me off. Hostesses always have it rough during festival season. Treating guests to drinks and from morning till night, giving cutesy responses, putting on fake smiles. Just the thought of it depresses me. Jeez, I can't take much more of this. Glug. Drinking the worries away. And you? Oh, I'm so sleepy. I had to deal with an awfully persistent customer yesterday. He made me stay up with him all night. Just my luck. It's starting to look like my rivals might end up making more than me this month. Oh, no, you're the only one that I really see around here, though. I guess I also see the... I know she's Eris. What is your name? Sandra. I'll be real, I never knew her name. Never, not once. Is there anybody else in the... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's nobody else in the cafeteria. I don't know why I said that. Hospital. There's nobody else in the hospital that we need to go and see, so I think we should just go actually towards the hospital now to go fishing. Then we'll finish up here. Because it's at the estuary, which is... Nope, we are... Okay. We're gonna go to the fork and we're gonna walk there. If only for the reason that I don't remember if the estuary is here at the fork or not. Hello, perish. Hit, and they all die. Excellent. Got any earthworms on you? You got any earthworms? Nope. A couple row though. That's something. All right, go ahead and get them too. Thank you. Excellent. Y'all got any earthworms on? No? Okay, fine. I guess it'd probably be things that, like, deal with ground that drop earthworms would be my guess. Is this estuary? Can I... There's the fishing spot. I wish it told me what spot this was, you know? No, I actually need to do earthworms. At least I think I need eel. That's what the description sounded like to me. Thank you. Well, that ain't an eel. Oh, what do you mean it got away? Oh man, I gotta focus back up. I swear I was right on time for that. Hey, close your mouth, gluttonous bask. Keep your mouth closed. We might end up just giving her 5 pearl glass or something. Is this not... Maybe eel is a little bit rarer than I thought. Maybe that's also not the estuary. It feels like it's estuary, you know what I mean? Get back here. Gotta take out my aggression on these fish. Get him, gang. Oh, my watch is about to die. It's not. It's at like 15%. It is a 15%. Yeah, any earth. Okay, well, I don't think they're gonna have any earthworm. That's just a carp. All right. Well. So I need to look for items gain, items gain, items gain, items gain. Did I not scan this thing? Who knows? Did I ever scan Vold? I guess that's a possibility too. Anywho, whatever. You drop earthworms. Anything else? The frog and that thing drop earthworms. And that's on East Crossbow Highway. Anything else? I know nothing really on this. Yeah, nothing really dropped earthworms on this. That being said, it's good to know that that thing drops U material. While I'm here on Ursula Road, does anything drop earthworm? I almost never see Death Cargo, but that's also a great name. Yeah, okay, that makes sense that they drop U material. This thing drops earthworm? I feel like I saw a couple of these. I think I actually knew that too. I think that's where I got a lot of the earthworms that I just got. Or that I had like 7 of them before. You, slow down. It seems like it's not an every time thing either. But I mean, I could just keep going back and forward and doing this like 4 times. Oh wow, that other guy was not in the range. That's kind of crazy. Any earthworms? 1. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do this for maybe 10 minutes and then I'll be right back. Well, let me be efficient about this. Let me see if there's another one close by, because then I can just do sets of 2, essentially. No. Not close by enough for me to say that this isn't the quickest way to go about things. I'm surprised this thing actually wanted to attack us. I thought it would be running away. Oh my gosh, I did some damage. Barely. Alright, we got an earthworm. Okay, yeah, I will do this for about 10 minutes and I will be right back. I'm gonna go earthworm grinding for a little bit, because I would like to, I feel like I need to get it. I need to get it, y'all. We must have just had some bad luck, I think. I hope. We got 21 earthworms. I really hope the one that I missed was not the eel. Was that here? Snow crab. This has to be the estuary. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, I'm gonna go look at some other places. I'm going to other... I'm going to other fishing spots. At the very least, I know what it likes. What it likes to feast on. Okay, boing boing. I hate that attack. I don't think I really do hate that attack. I think it's hilarious, but I hate that it does attack delay. I do want to hit you though. because you give me earthworms, potentially. Can I get one for my troubles? Because I just wasted like 4, potentially. Okay, I'll take 1. You drop earthworms. Turn around. Thank you. I remember reading. Oh! Yeah, I feel like these things might actually drop it at a better rate than what I was doing with the other guys. Unless I just got lucky that time. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Whatever. If they do drop it at a better rate, I might just farm a whole bunch of earthworms again. Like, if that gives me 2. That didn't give me any. Okay. So the rates may just be bad on earthworm in general. Is what I've been tragically learning. Like, look, that didn't give me earthworms. Did I miss the bust out? I think I did miss the bust out. Get over here. Give me earthworms. That's not an earthworm. I mean, I'll be real, push come to shove, I'm not super duper worried. I know that there is a fishing spot there, so let me try there. Now that I know what it wants. So that's where, exactly? East. There's not one on this bridge, right? I'm not tripping. Okay. I thought there might have been. Oh, I think there might be one here, actually. Oh, I think these guys also drop earthworms. Right? Yeah. Ooh. Never mind, there is not a thing around here. I thought that there was. This is down this area. Over here? Nope, that's all grass. Mainly because I don't remember where the fishing spots are, I'm just gonna walk it. And if I see some water, I'll peek around the corner. And if I see these guys, I'll murder them real quick. Yep. Yep. Is there anything on this bridge? No? No. Is there anything over here? No, it looks like... Oh, well, maybe. 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 No. 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 Aha! I was gonna say, I thought there might have been one over here. We'll fish 3 times here if we get an eel, then we can kneel. If we don't, then we'll keep going. I think it would make sense for it to be right here, because this is actually very close to... Talk myself into it. Alright, I was gonna say it's super close to where the thing is, the restaurant is, so I guess it would make sense for there to be a bunch of eels here. Can we get back-to-back eels? This is where we were supposed to be. This is where we needed to be. Okay, well, never mind. The gluttonous bass is here, too. Well, then maybe the other place did have eels, actually. Maybe I just got really unlucky. Maybe eel is, like, a rare spawn. And I just got lucky on this first one, and I won't get a bunch of eels. Like, now I'm getting a whole bunch of bass. Oh, boy. That's fine. At least I know that eel does spawn here. I feel safer now, you know? And I feel like... Even with a low spawn, yes, okay. Even with a low spawn rate, I feel like we'll be able to get the eel that we need because I went, I went earthworm grinding. Because I think we were, I was talking. That's on me. I think we were at 1. I think we just caught 3. I'll check in a second. That actually might be everything that we need. Items. Eel, do we have 5? We got 5 eel. Let's go turn this quest in. I was about to say, I'm never fishing again, but we all know that's a lie. I love fishing. If we ever get to 10,000 subscribers, I'll go fishing with you, chat. And comments. I'll make a fishing video. This video ends when I catch 1 fish. Man, that'd be kind of neat. I'd be here for that. Hey, take these eel. Where are you? Here. Take this. Oh, these are the long, slender ones I needed. These would go great with a rice dish. Wow, you even bought 5 of them. Is it really okay for me to take these? Yes. Here. Thank you. Now we've got enough ingredients to last the night, rather. You were able to bring our usual fish, so I'm sure our customers will be delighted. Here, take these as a thank you. Okay. Actually, there's a recipe I want to give you. Are you interested? Yes, I would love. Thank you. That makes me feel any better. Unless it contains eel, in which case I never want to fish up another eel again in my life. Escalators, eels. We plan to make this alongside the fish tonight. Hope you guys like it too, or use it too rather. Thanks, we'll gladly accept it. Good luck with tonight. We're rooting for you. Thank you. What'd she say? Did she call us odd jobbers again? We were able to clear up the misunderstanding by the looks of it. Where's the log? Yeah, she did call us odd jobbers again. I was like, it'd be weird if she didn't at this point. Now, let me get back into it. Yeah, I was kind of vibing, just like grinding for those earthworms. I put a headphone in. I was having a good time. That being said, let's get back to it. So we're at the entertainment district now. We aren't physically there, but we're going there right now. That's not how we leave this place. So yeah, let's finish our little sweep of the city. Entertainment district. Nope. This is West Street, and then the residential district. Now the entertainment district. There we go. What's up? Hey there, want to play? We're offering nice discounts today. Okay, well, whatever. You pretty much always say that, lady. The day you say something different is the day that I don't know, laugh or something. Chief Roberts in the hotel. Oh, hey! Oh, aren't you Tio's boss? What is someone from the Epstein Foundation doing here? I'm here to supervise the installation of the Orbital Network into the hotel. Any business or hotel that may take part in testing out the Orbital Network, all they have to do is send in an application. It makes sense to me. Is the Orbital Network stuff that easy to set up, though? Well, there are regular inspections regarding the intended usage and the type of industry. However, the IBC pays for all of the equipment, so I believe that it is a good initiative for businesses to become a test environment. But anyway, they've graced me with the opportunity to run various tests that I otherwise wouldn't be able to do. Not many people can run terminals competently, so I've had a bit of trouble training them. Dang. He called them dummies. Talk to Elia, Risha, and then talk to Randy. I'm sorry, Cherry and Drake. I don't know where I got Randy from. Oh, he's... Whenever I see the casino, I think about Randy as the problem. What's up? Apparently the owner was a part of some mafia back in the day. But in the end, his group ended up being eliminated by Ravash. Oh, interesting. I've even heard that he still bears a scar on his chest from a gunshot wound. Oh my gosh. You serious? That sly old bastard has a crazy past like that? Teehee, it's a secret though. He doesn't like us talking about it. I feel like the owner's always had a dark aura around him, rather. I guess I know why now. Interesting. I would have never known. Ravash, they're a dangerous bunch. And let's talk to Drake. You're Taurus. Damn it. I tried my luck at the roulette table, and after I got my ass kicked, that sure backfired. I swear people at this casino are way too good. Are they even human? Well, he's actually not that good, but... Henry McDowell has been Crossbell's mayor for 15 years. 15 years as mayor, is it? Pretty good. Pretty good. He tends to not have any strong leaning towards either side of the political spectrum. Actually, now that I think about it that way, no wonder he's the mayor. one side wouldn't want someone from the other side wouldn't want someone from the other side, Ereboni and Calvard, respectively, as the two sides. So why not pick the one person who is kind of independent, you know what I mean? However, we've been able to overcome them thanks to his leadership and guidance. It might not mean much coming from a puny casino owner, but he is a fine man. Where do I even begin, though? The mayor has lived through all of Crossbell's turbulent history since becoming a state. It's all thanks to that man's sole efforts that we've been able to live at peace the last 15 years. So when he dies in this game, we're going to war, right? Or I guess Erebonia and Calvard will go to war over us. Or maybe we'll declare war on Erebonia. That would be stupid. We should not do that. Alright, let's go talk to our homies. Our new big sister. So Elia's in the theater dressing room, and Risha's in the right wing, and Eugene in the left wing. Okay. Alright, well there's... Oh, wait! It's you! We shouldn't be in here. We're supposed to not... Wait, who's with you? Detective Emma, do us a favor and don't get in the way of our work, okay? Or perhaps it's the SSS's hobby to sniff around where they don't belong. Ouch, hitting us right where it hurts. How dare you? Okay, I understand the situation. Emma, have the letter in question analyzed. I doubt we'll find any fingerprints, but there might be other important clues. Yes, sir, I'll have it analyzed immediately. You want the floor plans for the theater? There should be one inside of the information pamphlets. That won't do. I need floor plans from when the theater was built. Any entrances, loading docks, storage rooms, the stage design, even the placement of the ventilation ducts, all of it. I understand, sir. I'll start looking for them immediately. That is thorough. I was gonna say, that is very thorough. We gotta go through here. Elia is not in here. Elia! There she is, dressing room. Yawn! Oh, my favorite little guy and his friends have entered the scene. Morning. Hey, that's me. Lloyd. You look like you just woke up, Elia. Yeah, kinda. I might have slept in a bit too much this morning. Worry not, my friends. It didn't affect my practice one bit. Well, if you say so. Now we're getting a taste of what Elia is like behind the scenes. Randy, you lucky dog. Carlia's been totally nagging me for a while now. Sheesh. Well, it's no big deal. Though it may not seem like it, I've never been late to practice once. Oh, Elia, how typical of you to come waltzing in late as if you don't have a care in the world. You haven't even bothered to change your poor manners one bit, have you? Ah, well, guilty as charged. Anyway, I'm about to start practicing. Be a darling and help me into my clothes, won't you, Carlia? Ever the diva. I can't help but feel sorry for all the hardships you put the troop leader through. Poor guy. Alright, so we need to go to the other side. Heinz. All of our stage designs need to be subtle yet bold and powerful. It's not something we can set up in a single day. Stage design has been... Oh, Risha's right there and I walked right past her. I said, Heinz, what's good, my dude? And she's like, Lloyd, hey, I'm here. Hey, stage design has been moving along smoothly thanks to the help of a studio we work with. What studio? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for conducting the investigation. Not a problem. It's our job, after all. Looks like the First Division's already on the case, too. Aha, yeah, they ended up asking me questions, too. Elia showed up late today, so I can't help but feel a little on edge. Oh, yeah, absolutely. With the performance review closing in, I get flustered and anxious if I don't constantly practice. Elia showed up late today, so I can't help but feel a little bit on edge. And to the other side. And to the other side. Whew. Perhaps this is a good place to take a break, huh? Whoa, whoa, it's you, it's just you officers. I didn't see you there. Sorry about that, were you practicing over here? Indeed, I have a scene with Elia during this play. As such, I must make sure I work hard so that I will be able to shine alongside someone as radiant as her. I must do everything I can to ensure I'm at the height of my craft. He's right, but he'll never be Elia Platier. Not for nothing. In fact, something for everything. We gotta talk to two people in Mainz. Gotta talk to Bond in his house. Then West Street and the IBC. So we're almost done with our sweep. There is a lot to sweep. Mainz is north, because that's the last place we went. Thank you. Last place we went, yo, doing all that walking does really help you get a lay of the land. So we need to go to the general store here. Wait, oh. Kimmy! You know, Mr. Hayworth always... Mr. Hayworth was over there? Were they talking to Mr. Hayworth? I'll be real, I saw the three of them over there and I was like, Kimmy! Always looks so sad when he looks at me. I wonder I know why, Kimmy. So you've run your trading company for 7 years now, Mr. Hayworth? Haha, I wouldn't go so far as to call my little business a trading company. My belief is that I should try to conduct business while putting on a smile on the faces of all of my customers and associates. I'm afraid I don't quite meet the typical expectations one might have for a crossbow trader. Don't say that. I think you're doing good work in crossbow, Mr. Hayworth. Seems like the three of them might be busy at the moment. I agree, we probably shouldn't interrupt them. Oh, no, I would like to interrupt them. Excuse me, you said your name was Estelle, right? Is everything okay? We haven't met somewhere before or anything, have we? No, of course not. I was just thinking you resemble someone I know, that's all. He looks exactly like the doll she had with her. But he's real this time, right? Estelle, I know how you feel, but you can't be acting suspicious. I know, it's just hard. Huh? Okay, so I assume that's gonna be... Yeah, okay, great. Good. Definitely wanted that scene. For being some spindly city boy, Harold's a pretty upstanding guy. Guess if I were to nitpick, I'd say he's a bit too modest, though. If he really wants to make it big, he's gotta be more confident in himself. As far as I can see, Harold's only major flaw is that he's too modest. Wonder why he's not more ambitious. Figure as a merchant, he'd want to maximize profit. No. I feel like... Part of me feels like a lot of this, some of this may do with maybe guilt. From what has happened to Rain or etc., you know. Who am I missing in mains? Oh no, I literally got everybody in mains. It was Brightwatch, talked to them 3 times. Okay, well, never mind. Literally everything that I wanted to do here. Actually, how you feeling? I recently took the bus over to Crossbow City in hopes of finding myself a good man. I want to know, I want to see Amy find a boyfriend by the end of this 2-game arc. And as excited as the mountain, as we exited the mountain tunnel, I noticed the cutest little girl on the side of the road. I almost mistook her for a doll. I get the impression she wasn't around here. I wonder what she was doing out here all by herself. Oh. I seem to recall her being near that path that leads to the Rosenwet studio. I can't quite remember the full name of it. Still, I wonder what a girl like her was doing alone all the way out there. Wow. The one person I wanted to talk to had Rain information. That's crazy. That's so wild. What's your deal? Take your stairs and shove off. Norma takes all the orders, I just carry them out to you. That's everything. If you... Oh my gosh. If you've got what you need, you mind leaving me alone? Trying to play nice with drunk minors every damn night is exhausting. Can't you just... Okay, fair enough, actually. Oh, poor girl, actually. Dang. Hate to see it. Alright, we're getting out of here. Amy's the only person I really care about in mains. Amy, Kimmy, and her father, actually. They're the 3 people I care about. I'm gonna go peek at the doll studio. She said she saw Rain there. Okay, sure. I guess we'll brawl. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I've gotten all of these guys. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Oh, I didn't want to hit the poisoned one. He was gonna die anyway. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, having an enemy just randomly drop 5-color miso, kind of crazy. Not this. I just want to check out the doll studio real quick. I booked it right into these guys. Whoops. There you go. There you go. We're all sitting pretty at 200. That's nice. Okay, I'm kind of shocked that it had any health left. King Potato. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rain, you here anywhere? Keep out. The gate is firmly shut. And I can't see anybody in there, so I guess we're gonna leave. Alright. Well, back down we go. Can't say I didn't give it the old college try. You can't see me. I think he was actually running away from me. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Dust Bunnies. There you go. 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 Perfect. I was gonna say, we're not gonna level up for a little bit. That was wholly an accident, but one of you drops earthworms, so, you know. Not that I'll need a whole bunch of earthworms in the future, but, you know. I'll take a little blue drop, that's fine. Fool. There you go. There you go. Okay, a little back-to-back. Oh my gosh. There you go. And this is the only one that drops earthworm to my knowledge out of those four. And he didn't drop it. You know how much salt I probably have now? Because I think they all might drop that salt. Where is that? $49 salt. Okay, at least I turned around before he attacked me. Yo, that dude used Rust inside You're on Your Own, brother. That's crazy. That other chest is up there. Do I think I can handle them now? Oh no, it's 35, not 25. Yeah, no. No, thank you. We're closer. Where's the bus stop? It's right outside of the... I walked right past it, didn't I? Should be like right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, take me back to the city. I just wanted to do a double check to see if anything was going on at the place. We just gotta do, what? Residential district and West Street in the IBC anyway. And the IBC is where we go on to the next part of the chapter. West... Well, we're in the residential district now. So let's talk to Pinto, or Portos. It is Pintos. I've made my way... Portos, I think, was in the last game. I made my way to invest... Portos definitely was in the last game. I made my way... made sure to invest plenty of Mira into IBC's very own Michelin. As an investor, I received tons of free Mishi merchandise. I am seething with envy. Give me your Mishi merchandise. Oh, man. Well, now she knows the importance of investing. What's up, my dude? Old man Reyes. Can't believe people these days. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned home... Okay, never mind. You're still... The pizza delivery is going on here, which is... still suspicious, but, you know, it didn't update, so, you know, maybe it's not that suspicious. Talk to Bond in his house. Is Bond... this guy? No, you're Ferric. Wow, I had no clue Granny could dance. Sure came as a shock to me, I gotta hand it to her. Hold on, I wanna dance out here. Granny, what's good with the moves? Granny with the moves? Alright, now lower your hips. Oh, she want me to, oh yeah, I lower my hips, alright, Granny. I do it the, let me stop. I'm not trying to twerk on any grandmas, unless, lightly place your hands here and allow the rhythm to be your guide. Hey, yo, can I get some dance lessons from Granny, too? Hello. Man, I didn't have to walk in there, but I'm glad that I did. Oh yeah, what are you doing? Are you ready? Yo, Colin, you still ain't ready? Whose kid is that? I know whose kid it is, actually. Unless I don't, maybe Colin's adopted. You're Bond, right? So I actually ended up turning down the offer to become a manager for one of Erebonia's branches. My wife was as breezy as always, so it came down to me just not feeling motivated about the idea anymore. I feel like this could have been my big break as a stockbroker, but now that I think about it, there's still plenty of business to be had right here. No traveling to the Empire required. Interesting. Nya. Hey Marie, I brought you some milk. It's the first class straight from America Village. I bet it's super tasty. Why don't you have some yourself? Milk builds some strong bones, kid. Not just for the cats. Alright, that's everybody here. So now we're just gonna hit up West Street, and then we are gonna move on with the actual story. I'm also gonna turn in my quest just because. We gotta talk to Zeet. Why is Zeet in the... I'm sorry, Zeit. Why is Zeit in the general store? What are you doing here? Bro. Growl. Zeit, so this is where you've been all day. As popular as ever, eh? Growl. Momo, pet. Hee, does that feel good? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. So I don't think I have actually talked to Grimwood during this update. Talked to him earlier, but not during this update. Nice to see you, everyone. I heard that the threat case was transferred to the 1st Division. Yes, that's right. Though I'm surprised you actually caught wind of it so quickly. Oh, well, I have Detective Dooley to thank for that. He stopped by just a while ago. Or Dudley. He wanted to verify some new intel about Yin and his possible ties. Dudley's working on the case? Well, the 1st Division isn't wasting any time then. It's officially out of our hands now. We'll have to figure out what we can do from the sidelines. Arkansas's in danger. Part of me hopes that this is some elaborate prank, but perhaps it's all too optimistic. We'll see about that. Maybe I'm the one doing the pranking. The man outside the 3rd floor apartment in Via Raisins. You know, I'll be real. I don't think I ever knew that this place was called Via Raisins. Sammy! Some guests come to visit the 3rd floor tenant this morning. It was strange though. They gave off the air of importance and wouldn't let me near the room. Get the feeling they might have been... Oh. They might have been with the police department. I'm sorry, I can go in? Huh? Are you the ones Dudley mentioned? Leave immediately, you're getting in the way of guard duty. What? This is Elia... Oh! This is Elia Platier's penthouse? Oh! We of the 1st Division have been entrusted with the task of guarding her. Damn, those 1st Division guys move quick. They certainly live up to their reputation. Oh, Lamau! You're getting in the way of guard duty. Walks right in. Wasn't able to find any wiretaps. I believe the coast is clear for the time being. You must be the SSS. Leave Elia's protection to the more qualified team. Alright, well, when she gets snatched and we save the day, I want you to know that y'all suck. Wanna drive? Alright, let's go talk to Oscar, and Oscar, what are you doing out here? Do you guys know when Arkansas has a new production they're rolling out this month? We'd have to be living under a rock not to know that, Oscar. I'm not usually into that kind of thing, but customers have been chatting about it non-stop. Oh, here's an idea. You want to go with me, Lloyd? I snagged some tickets. Wait, what? Oscar, how'd you manage to get those? And Teal's like, can you guys walk forward a little bit? I'm still not inside. Actually, Teal is inside. I thought that she was still, like, too far back. She's just getting smothered by Ellie right now. One of our regulars gave them to me. You know, the pretty lady who lives at the apartment downstairs? She wanted to thank me for the extra bread I always throw in every now and then. You don't think he's talking about? I am certain that he's referring to Ilya. That's crazy. Classic Oscar, rather. He's still as pop culture illiterate as I remember. Now, hold on a minute. I'm pretty sure you didn't know everything about Ilya Platier either, Lloyd. She's this pretty girl that lives in the apartments down the street. She drops by at 6 every morning and buys a whole mountain of bread. I throw in some extra bread on the house every now and then, so she gave me tickets as thanks. Wow. I'm supposed to be checking out the anniversary festival with a friend, but I wonder if she'll actually make it. She talks so much about how she has zero interest in human beings that it's kind of worrying. Human beings? Interesting. Oh. I wonder if Chiruru will be back for the festival. I hope she doesn't forget our promise and travel to some far-off country again. She has no interest in human being. Wait, where does... Okay, they're probably in the back, actually. Yeah, okay. Have you considered showing your face in the bakery every once in a while, Dad? You've been holed up in this kitchen all the time lately. Ha, my poor naive girl. The reason I stay back here is obvious. It's because Oscar is a handsome lad. Who needs my ugly mug when you've got a ladies' man? Our female demographic is doubled. Hey, yo. I need Oscar and I need Randy to rizz it up sometimes. You're such a weirdo, Dad. Anyway, is the kitchen open yet? I've got to get in there already. I'd be fine with just using it for a short while. Oscar has a whole lot of talent and is a handsome young fellow to boot. The bakery's future is secured. Hey, good on you, Oscar. Hey, running a bakery is a pretty dope gig, not for nothing. Hey, Auntie. Oi, Lord dear. What is it, Auntie Lit? You seem like you've matured a bit. Something about you seems more sharp. It reminds me a little of Guy. Huh, really? Probably because I've caught up to him in age? Nah, dude, it's because you officially grew into a man last night. I believe this is what they call climbing these stairs of adulthood. I told you guys, you've got it all wrong. Poor Ellie. Seems like you matured a bit. Something about you a little more like Guy. Poor, goodness gracious. My boy can't catch a break. We're done. Go to the IBC, everybody. This is not the way to the IBC is. I let my brain just go on autopilot, and boy, were we about to go to the not IBC. Take me out. Oh. Well, I guess this is where we're supposed to go. Damn, this place never fails to impress me. Did he just say IBC? I feel like, you know, that wasn't a direct translation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's enormous. I guess it's at least 10 stories high. You know what I'm not worried about, but a little bit worried about? I do hope that this release of Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, does tremendously in the West. However, my worry is that they'll make the trilogy and then they'll remake this game and it'll have everything voice acted, and when that happens, I'll be like, man, if only I had gotten to the series a year and a half later. Apparently the companies are unaffiliated with the IBC. Companies unaffiliated with the IBC are located on the 5th through 10th floors. Okay. Oh, it is a tall building. Oh, really? That's interesting. Indeed, they are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue. So, what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all. Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us out. Oh, Ellie? Ernest? Fancy meeting you here. Alright, Secretary Ernest. I see you're with your colleagues, so I can only assume that you're here for work. No, we're actually friends, and we wanted to come to the bank. Yes, actually, we are also looking into something. Did grandfather send you here? Yes, I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. You know, I feel like I should trust Secretary Ernest, but I can't take him earnestly. I don't trust the guy. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. You give me a handsome man on these games, and I will learn to not trust them very quickly. Unless their name is Cassius Bright, or in this case, Arios McLean, I think is his last name. As you know, work will become much busier for the next month, so I'm trying to get a head start. I see, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given some thought to what we discussed? Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I won't ever reach my true potential. I'm positive I'd only be a burden to grandfather the way I am now. Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to accomplish this goal of yours? Is this goal even achievable in the first place? If it turns out to just be chasing a fantasy, all your efforts would be a waste. I won't deny there's a chance of that. However, the knowledge that I've gained the last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I could have ever hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately became grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all of these valuable experiences. So I'll have to apologize to you once more. Suck it, Ernest. I'm going to continue working for the SSS as hard as I can until I've reached my full potential. Well, at the very least, you're certain about your path now. Does that mean? Yes, I won't press you any further. Yeah, get out of here, Ernest. Get out of here. What a shame. Just when I thought I'd be able to bring on a capable aide, rather, Lamel. I suppose I was mistaken, though. Ernest. I have one small request of you, though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. As much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. I'm sure your grandfather would be terribly disappointed if at least not one of the family members showed up. Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Thank you for always thinking of my grandfather, Ernest. It's all nothing. When I stab him and am appointed myself as the as the mayor of this place, I'll side with either Calvard or the Empire, and I will turn this whole city or this whole state around. I don't trust Ernest. I don't know. Every so often I'm like, is he gonna be our bad guy? Who knows? Maybe if like she went back to the grandfather, he could easily use her as like a scapegoat or something. I'm not sure. Well, I've been with your family for, or maybe he was trying to like get rid of both of them. And right now, getting rid of the grandfather would only make her like a successor or something. I'm not sure. Who knows? Well, I've been with your family for years. After all, I still think of myself as your teacher sometimes. This is the least I could do. Oh, would you look at the time? My watch is at 9%. I should have just turned on low battery mode. I didn't mean to take away from your duties. Please, if you'll excuse me, everyone. And please take good care of Ellie. Of course. We're not dating, by the way. We're not each other's types. Lloyd! I get the impression he worries about you a lot, Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher? Oh, he tutored me when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much rather since I started to study abroad. I assume he intends to become a politician? Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for the next Diet's election. It will be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republican factions. So he's a politician in the making, eh? Gotta say, though, he's pretty built for a secretary. Is he? He's like buffed up? He practiced some kind of martial arts? He's an experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also served as a grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills. I see. That explains why he's in shape. Well, who do we have here? Oh no! Well, actually, I am. We meet again, my friends. Okay, so they all are not gonna love to see her, but like every time she pops up, I'm like, hello, fellow goggles wearer. You're here too, Grace? What you guys up to, police business? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not at all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to take a look into a few things, rather. That's all. Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave you guys alone for now. Catch you later, besties. Goodbye, Grace. Bye. That lady's always marching to the beat of her own drum. She did not hound us as much as she does usually, however. She must be exceedingly busy. I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the upcoming anniversary festival. It'd be nice if we could avoid having her write another article on us. Well, whatever. Let's head on inside. We still need to see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO. Yes, let's go. Good morning. Pretty nice day out today, isn't it? The IBC is far away from the bustle of the streets, so it's always quiet and peaceful in the mornings. Helps me start off the day refreshed and raring to go. Great. I guess we'll just talk to you. Hello, welcome to the International Bank of Crossbow. Oh, Miss McDowell, it's good to see you again, and I see you brought your SSS companions too. Thank you for helping us test out our new service the other day. It couldn't have reached its popularity without your efforts. Really? That's good to hear. I'm glad we were able to assist you. We'll be sure to rely on your help when the time comes again. Anyway, how may I help you today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you, Lanfei. Would it be possible to see Mr. Croy? Oh, you're not here to see Miss Croy? Right, I'm sorry, we don't have an appointment set up. But even so, we'd still like to meet him. Is he available today? Actually, he just so happens to be in his office right now. Will all four of you be meeting with him? Yes, we'd like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival. Dang, leave it to Miss Mademoiselle to have a free pass into the C-suites. She really is from a different world from the rest of us, isn't it? It would never work out between us. Understood, I'll send him in. Mr. Croy will meet with you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue you a key card for the elevator. His office is up on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Miss Lanfei. Thank you, Lanfei. Shall we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Ellie. You really helped us out. Well, let's head on up and have ourselves a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. Alright, let's go. I'm going up the elevator, sir. You have business on the top floor. Please board the elevator and scan your key card. Alright, let's scan this bad boy. CEO's office on the top floor, right? By the way, what was the card she gave you? It's just an identification card. Because of all the different businesses that operate out of the building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. So it's basically a big fancy security system there. Almost feels like they're using all the latest gadgets they can just because they can. Well, the IBC spearheaded the Crossbow City portion of the Orbital Network project after all. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellian government joined it. I have heard the speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. Goodness gracious. I've heard the same as well. I guess, you know, instead it's really serving as an investment, and they'll be able to make money easier. I believe the government will take 30%, while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10%. Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost. You're telling me Crossbow's most generous man is waiting for us up top, eh? Now then, I'll use the gift, not the gift card, the card, and it'll take us where we need to go. Okay, well, I guess we're going to floor 16. Wonder if we'll ever go to any of the other floors. Wow. Ooh, look at that view. This view is amazing. Whew, that's a million more of view. Million mirror view, my bad. Probably about what it cost them too. I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting since he agreed to meet us on such short notice, rather. Good call. No chest up here? Okay, that's fine. So this is the end of the hall. What about this one? Door's locked. This is Belle's room, isn't it? Something the matter, Ellie? Oh, no, it's nothing. Uncle's office is just down this hallway. Lloyd, we should go. Yeah, let's. Belle. Okay. Crossbow? Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie. Oh, come in, come in. Thank you, sir. Oh! If this were a different game, I would think that he would be the culprit in a Phoenix Wright case. That being said, it's not, so we'll keep going. Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year if I remember correctly. That sounds about right, but most importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Come now, don't talk as though we're strangers. You're my little girl's best friend and the daughter of my own good friend as well, after all. You're nothing short of family at this point. Thank you, Uncle. Think nothing of it. Now, I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the CPD. Would these be your fellow officers then? Yes, we are her fellow officers. Indeed, they are. We are all a part of the special support section. Sound off. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I am the son of a fisherman. The grandson of a rock star, the great grandson of a stripper, and the great grandson, that's probably right, of the big bad wolf, and I'll huff, and I'll tough, and I'll blow this whole building down, except I won't, because the view is amazing. Look, have you seen the view behind you, sir? Anywho, I am Lloyd, but everyone calls me Lloyd, and it gets on my nerves. My name is Randy Riz Orlando. Now, how old is your daughter? My name is Tio Plato. How do you do? It's nice to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Crossbow Times. I am Dieter Croy, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbow. Lloyd, Randy, Tio, you said? We're all friends here, so don't feel like you need to call me Mr. Croy or anything like that. Just Dieter's fine. Oh my gosh! Okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now? They're so shiny. Hoo-ha! His shiny teeth, they sparkle, just like they twinkle, just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth, they sparkle, adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth, they glisten, just like the Christmas tree. You know they walk a mile just to see me smile. Woo! Dieter's shiny teeth and me. Alright, great. I knew he was Chip Skylark. I can smell the mint all the way from here. Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you all came here to ask me a few questions. Might I ask what they concern? Right, the thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation. And as of now, I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC rather, to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There's a strong possibility that Yin took control of that terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security. Even more so when it comes to the floor the main terminal is on. Only a few authorized individuals can access it. Furthermore, you must have proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with proper clearance have been acting suspiciously recently, rather? Perhaps a recent hire or someone who's been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of, I have the utmost trust in every single one of the employees with access. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you explored any other possibilities? Huh. For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you this message? What? You're joking, right? Uncle? Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical. However, I am from the East and I am a legendary assassin. And look, I'll blink and you'll all die. Please don't blink. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was in fact a legendary assassin? This goes without saying, but the reality is hardly that outlandish. I'm just a mediocre assassin. Right, of course. Uncle, I would appreciate it if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. He is quite the practical joker. I apologize for the fright. I like him. However, I would give things a second glance if I were you. One of my employees truly was responsible for sending you the orb mail. Given that only a limited amount of people access that terminal, wouldn't it implicate them? I suppose so. That is true. So we might need to consider the possibility that our suspect is not with the IBC. Hey Tia, the transmission between the IBC and the SSS terminals, would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? Like they cut it up? What the hell does that mean? I don't fully understand it myself, but but I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system. That is essentially correct, I guess. Any terminal connected to the orbital network can theoretically be accessed by another terminal. You need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with technology, of course. People capable of accessing terminals through such means are known as hackers. The orbital, I guess they're getting an intro to hacking. The orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But, despite these limitations, we already have begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So you're telling me, not only this Yin guy is some crazy assassin, but he's also one of these hackers? I don't think we should jump to conclusions. Though, we should consider the possibility that the orb mail was sent from somewhere else. Well, I truly hope the situation resolved rather without me having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. Yeah, I was gonna say, right? I have an idea. I'm putting in a support request. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course, you may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal yourself. I'll have the staff down there assist you in case you have any questions. That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. My pleasure. Besides, as CEO, this is an issue I can't afford to overlook. And I must say, Ellie, I get the impression your days have been quite fulfilling as of late. Pardon? I had my reservations when I heard that you decided to join the CPD, but it seems like a job, it does seem like a job that will net you some valuable real-world experience. So, please allow me to aid you in any way I can. Mr. Croy! Uncle Dieter, right, Uncle D? I would pay good money to see him. Randy say, hey, Uncle D, thanks. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. Speaking with the four of you face to face, I see even more potential than I did reading the articles about you. I'm sure you've realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. And I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its former self. What do you mean, sir? We haven't encountered anything like that. We just finished fishing. Could you elaborate, please? The idea, the very concept of justice, it's like nobody ever says it anymore. It's become nothing more than an empty vassal, lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. Some even scoff at the mention of it, claiming there is no such thing as justice. Whatever their opinions, however, one truth remains. Humankind are creatures that will, to our dying breath, chase after the ideal of justice. I think that's fair. But why is that? Justice is the foundation of society, something that people can believe in. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call a law, people would isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never venture out into the world, into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. So there's someone trying to crush justice? Maybe. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives. Maybe so. Political corruption. The criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land. And sensing it, people still seek justice. From the very core of their being, they silently cry out for it. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue it, just as they pursue the security that comes with society itself. And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do. Oh. To put the safety of civilians above all else, they certainly do seem to be allies of justice. Ain't that the truth? I've already gotten the feeling the Crossbellians worship the guild way more than any other country does. Yes, it certainly does make sense. The extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited, however. As they are, it is simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of the city, rather. They are a bandage at best. That is why I expect great things from you. You may be the lasting cure Crossbell needs. What? I'd like to, you know, formally retract any suspicions I might have had from this man. So you're telling us we need to start taking down the bad guys in place of the bracers then? Huh. Oh, word, only that simple. No, that's not what I intend for you. It's clear to me that you four are pursuing justice in your own way. And I think it's important you demonstrate that to the people so they can see it for themselves. Oh. Justice still lives in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that. Exactly. And for that reason, every article that the Crossbell Times publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. You may still be young and inexperienced, and you may make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There are some who don't take you seriously, yes. However, I sincerely doubt there will be many among Crossbell citizens who will oppose your work. Yeah. That I believe. I was gonna say, at least we're trying. It's in comparison to the rest of the CPD, which you never see them really do anything in the Crossbell Times, or just in general. In fact, I believe quite a few people have already begun to place their hopes in the SSS, even if they may not show it quite yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. I was gonna say, man, this is going off right now. Let's return to the issue at hand. Yes, sir, my bank is being hacked. I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room. That's right, I almost forgot after crying after listening to your speech. Yes, we'd really appreciate that. Where should we go to gain access? Let's see. I have access and normally I would gladly escort you there, but unfortunately I have matters to attend to once our meeting is finished. Our apologies, we didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Not at all, Ellie. I quite enjoyed our chat. Shall I have one of my employees take you? That won't be necessary. Who is this? Yeah, same, Lloyd. Belle? Oh, that's your friend. Ah, so you've returned. Yes, Father, I arrived just moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Cut it out, Belle. Oh, you can actually see the blush on her sprite. That's crazy. How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that, no problem. I always see your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. It's only natural that I build some muscle given our daily routines. Because of that, I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Oh, now that you mention it, I can feel all this new muscle. Oh my gosh! I didn't know you two were so intimate. It would never work out between us, Ellie. You're clearly a lesbian. It feels amazing. I must say, it suits you well. Belle. She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Idios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. Hoo-ha! I get the impression their relationship transcends your ordinary friendship. Maribel, I know how much you must enjoy your special brand of touchy-feely reunions, but I think that's enough for now. After all, our guests are quite busy today. Oh, my apologies. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. This is Maribel Croy, Uncle Dieter's daughter and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. Now, enough with the introductions. I'd much rather inspect them myself. I'm sorry. Huh? I see. What? Can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And you two failed. Miserably. Huh? Wait, what? Why? The hell? I'm cute as a button too. Cuter even. I'm as cute as a dozen buttons. The thought of you mangy mutts being by my dear Ellie side day in and day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be sighing, no, sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They're far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could have at least had some decency to wear an appropriate suit. My outfit? These clothes make it easier to travel, like when we have to hike through the mountains or cross rough terrain. Did I ask for your excuses? You see, Ellie, that's exactly why I didn't want you working for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been been much more worthwhile to use your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. Yeah, I love Mr. Cry. My office certainly has become a lively place. You're all about the same age, so I'm glad to see you're all getting along well. Are we? Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for my next appointment. Could you show our guest to the terminal room, Belle? Huh? The terminal room, rather. Why do they need to go there? You can ask them the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Bye, Mr. Croy. I hope we see you again. I miss him already. I love him. A tactical retreat if I've ever seen one. Oh, father. If you're ready, then could you lead us to... Hey, I wasn't finished with you yet. You, there, with the fiery red hair and loud orange coat, do you honestly think that's acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit like a real man. Who, me? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but suits just ain't my style. I'm more into the casual look, fits my effortless swagger better. Don't worry though, I may be a ladies' man, but I'd never try and seduce Mademoiselle on a romantic moonlit night. You know, like, no, you're gonna kill him. Randy, you threw my boy under the bus. She was about to get on your grill. And you said, well, actually, Leloy's the one who tried to seduce her. Excuse me? Ah, here it goes. Randy, why? Can you not say it in such a misleading way? I fail to see what I fail to see what exactly about the description was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night. Tio, please. Come on, Tio. Not you too. Oh gosh, he's gonna die. Leloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Ellie, would you please back me up here? And then Lloyd died. Okay, I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you to the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle, if it's not too much trouble. Please don't try and kill my friends. Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie. Yo, this is the first woman in this game who has been associated with the main characters, who has not been like, oh my gosh, Leloy, she wants to destroy this man. Whatever, I'm over it. So you're the special support section. I'm curious to see what you're capable of. And whether or not you can prove to me that you're worthy of Ellie's collage. Okay, why is she only directing this at me? Man, you definitely got shot straight to the top of her shit list. My condolences. It's your fault. I think you've had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now? Oh, of course. Follow me. The terminal room is on the down on the floor B5. Oh my gosh. Shall we board the elevator then? She's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person. It's just sometimes I can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic or both. She and her old man are quite the intense duo, don't they? I suppose that's to be expected for the family that owns the famous International Bank of Crossbow. I guess that's true. That is super true. Oh dang, I was hoping. Oh! I was gonna say, I was hoping I could snoop around his. Oh, she's in the party. Nice. I like it when I have another character in the party. Ellie is going to be in charge. In fact, actually, let me make sure Ellie's in the back. There we go. I need to make sure that, that Ellie can, like, defend Lloyd to the fullest, because I'm scared for my boy. I guess we could go to, maybe we could go to Belle's room. We'll see. No. Oh, that's my private room. Would you like to join me for some tea? It'll be my treat. Sorry, we're a little busy right now. Do you mind showing us to the terminal room first? Not at all, right this way then. The elevator's just up ahead. Okay, well, actually, that was very casual. She invited us all up for tea. That's really nice. Okay. Let's get into the elevator. I feel like we should have access at all times now to the top floor, which sounds crazy. Yin, was it? What exactly is his objective? We haven't been able to come to a conclusion yet, unfortunately. Got any new thoughts on the situation, Lloyd? Pretty sure you've already figured out a thing or two already. Yeah, actually I do. I'm a genius. I was wondering if perhaps the threat letter rather than the orbital mail were in truth written by two different people. What? I'm not sure I follow. It's pretty simple. Cancel all performances up your upcoming show, or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. Their letter's phrasing is odd but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you recall the orb mail, I, Yin, hereby submit my support request. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then will I grant you your mission. The orb mail is written in an old-fashioned diction. Wouldn't you agree they read nothing alike? I see your point. Now that you mention it, yeah. I was so shocked by the content of the orb mail I failed to notice. And what do you make of all of this? A few possibilities come to mind already. For example, what if Yin doesn't operate alone? His accomplice could have sent the orb mail, or perhaps Yin intentionally wrote two messages differently to throw us off. I'm sure there's other possibilities I could list too, but frankly, it won't help us much to keep throwing theories out at this stage. Well put. How interesting. Come again? We're almost there. You guys are a world where Belle sent the orb mail? I just wanted to see Ellie again. Welcome to B5F, rather. Basement floor. We're down underground. This floor houses the IBC's main terminal. The main terminal room is right downstairs. You really spared no expense securing this place, did you? Well, of course, we're considering storing all of the clientele data here eventually. But since our safeguards rather against hackers are a bit thin at the moment, we have to put a plan on the back burner for now. That makes sense. We could have a international, honestly, since you work with pretty much every region. It would be an international scandal. That's correct, and for that reason, we're still in development stages. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, look at this bad boy. Hey, Tio, get over there. Wow. This is some mind-blowing stuff. It's like I'm looking at the future itself. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Hit. You guys really have the most bleeding-edge tech you can get crammed into one building. This is the latest model of information processing system developed at Epstein Foundation. I believe Liberal's high-speed cruiser also utilizes a similar system. You must be referring to the famous Arce. Yeah, baby. But I don't think that thing a couple of times. Not us, actually. Back in my past. Back in my Estelle days. The systems they use are essentially the same, but there's one major difference. We increased the processing power several folds to handle the vast network of information. Incredible. Lady Maribel. Hello, ma'am. Hello to you too as well. I trust the project is proceeding smoothly. Of course, all thanks to your continued support. Our recent simulations are proving to be extremely successful. Sorry, who are they? They're with the Crossbow Police Department, rather. Oh, by the way, there's a possibility that our main terminal has been hacked into by an external source. What? Hacked? Well, Tio, explain. Yes, allow me. Tio used some complex terms to explain to the researchers. Somebody hacked into the network? I can't deny the possibility exists, but I'm in total belief that it actually happened. No, this should be impossible. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system this easily. If you're this adamant, then we'll have to assume that one of you two sent the orb mail. So, which one of you two is Yin? Cough it up. What? No, neither of us is Yin. It must be a hacker then. The two of us are so worthless, it's the only explanation. The immediate flip. He's, being pretty hard on himself there. Almost reminds me of Ilya. I guess we know who holds the whip here at the IBC. The SSS's terminal received the orb mail around 3 AM. Be a doll and look through the logs around that time period, okay? Yes, ma'am. We'll look through them right away. Here it is! The orb mail's encryption algorithm was cracked right under our noses. It's as we thought. Seems like pretty solid evidence to me that the hacker's coming through from the outside of the IBC. I'll trace their point of access. Okay, the point of access is no good, I lost it. So we have no idea where the hacker managed to enter the system from? Right, whoever this is, they know what they're doing right. They managed to get rid of any trace they'd ever been tampered with the system. I can confirm with complete confidence that they used a terminal somewhere in the city. They're good rather, really good. But there's a terminal inside the city though. There aren't that many of those. May I use the terminal for a moment? Huh? But, go ahead, sweetheart. Tio, was it? You can tinker with our system as much as you'd like. Thank you. I will begin. Huh? Tio? Oh my. Attempting real-time control by multidimensional analysis. Analyzing all terminal logs. Examining all suspicious logins, leaving traces of concealment. She's amazing. What is this insane processing speed? Please support me, you two. Accessing all crossbow terminals via administrative oh my gosh! You're accessing all terminals via administrative privileges? That's crazy. I am transferring any suspicious logins to you. Please examine them for me. Right. We can handle it. Ellie, are you following any of this? Not in the slightest, no. Glad to hear I'm not the only one who's completely in the dark here. Now I see it. Tio is an Orbital staff user. While that impressive piece of technology allows for instantaneous use of Orbital arts, it seems she's found a way to use it as a conduit for augmented control of terminals. You understand what's going on? Belle did study Orbital technology at the she studied Orbital technology at the Epstein Foundation? You didn't mention this? You could say I know a thing or two about Orbital technology. Oh, looks like they're just about finished. Oh, hey! Have either of you two found anything yet? All logins look clean on my side. What about you, Clay? Got it! Okay, hold on. They're actually doing some work out here. Control Terminal 8 in the Geofront B's sector. We detected an unauthorized login from there. The Geofront. So our little rat snuck underground in that area near the station street, eh? You are mistaken. That's location leads to Geofront's A sector. Termination by the access by the hacker was in Geofront's B sector. Looks like it's somewhere underneath the northwestern part of the city. The northwestern part of the city. That should be the residential and the entertainment district. What should we do, Lloyd? We're going sewer tunneling. I say, get your galoshes out. It's time to get stomping in the sewers. City Hall should be responsible for all Geofront access, if I remember correctly. Let's start by asking the receptionist if we can borrow the key for that sector. Sounds like a plan. Let's get moving. It seems like the truth of this case is nearly within your grasp. I certainly hope so. We couldn't have done it without your cooperation, Belle. Thank you, Belle. You too as well. Clay. Us? Oh no. And David. We barely did a thing. The girl is the real champion. She sure is. Great work, Tio. I can't pretend I have any idea what you did, but you helped us without a doubt. Yeah, good job, Tio. That's our Tio Tot. She always pulls through for us. I don't believe I did anything extraordinary. I just accessed every single terminal in the city via administrative logs. Or administrative control. Accessed all of their logs and told them to look through them. Besides, I'm a member of the SSS too. It's the least I could do. Not extraordinary, she says. I have a proposition for you, TL. How would you and Ellie like to come work for me? Huh? Come on, Belle, cut it out. You're trying to poach our talent? I kind of prefer if you didn't. We need the whole team together, you know. Oh, settle down. I was just kidding. Unless. Anyway, once you manage to solve the case, do fill me in on the details. I'll leave that keycard in your hands for the time being. It'll give you access to the top floor as well as this one. Make use of it as you'd like. Thank you, Belle. Now let's see what's use us. Oh, interesting. I feel like you shouldn't just have this keycard wandering about. We could get robbed. Alright. Now, this may be my intuition speaking, but I believe it's likely the person who sent the orb mail is in fact not Yin. Our sender clearly is knowledgeable about orbital engineering. They may even be connected to the Epstein Foundation, who knows? What? How do you know about that? I agree with your assessment. I have already considered the same scenario. The orbital network is currently restricted to people who understand advanced network technology. And despite it being used for hacking, I feel as though I've seen this method deployed before. Have you? And in that case, you find our dear little hacker. I'd prefer you let him off the hook, so please don't drag them away to jail or anything, really. What? But why? At the moment, they aren't actually breaking any laws in place prohibiting acts of hacking. Oh. Y'all might want to get those passed ASAP. As a matter of fact, I consider our little friend a useful tool in advancing our network security protocol. Fair enough. We've been needing to create a defense system against hacking, now that we're orbalizing banking. Oh, Belle. Damn. She's one bold gal, I'll give her that. She's not wrong. A lot of companies, not a lot of companies, but okay, I take it back. A lot of companies don't do that. But a lot of times the government will do that. They'll be like, okay, well, this person did some illegal hacking, but man, is it very impressive. How would you like to, instead of having all of this jail time, do some things for us? I'm still blown away by what you did back there. This is the first time I've ever witnessed a tracing method like that in action. You can thank the Eon system package with the orbital staff's code for that. I would otherwise have been waving around a plain metal rod. More importantly, are you able to handle the situation from here? Definitely. You've been incredibly helpful, but you can leave the rest to us. We'll clean up the remainder of this mess. Things may have gone south, but we're still orbital network researchers down to our cores. Nice. I mean, if we can't find some way to counter this, Lady Maribel is going to... No, never mind. Pretend you didn't hear anything, okay? Are they going to survive? I don't know if they are, dude. How was an official IBC terminal breached from an external source? I'm so ashamed of myself. If a disaster like this were to happen once the system's fully up and running, I would never live it down. Well, it's also kind of crazy that you have just two engines. Well, I guess not many people understand. It's at the start of creating this. I need to find out how they cracked it in fast so we can start working on countermeasures. And to think that Lady Maribel of all people saw our failure full on display. Damn it. We've got to track down the source ASAP. Click, click, click. But also that is kind of just hacking in general. It is a it's a forever game of back and forth cat and mouse, not for nothing. That being said, let me see. Receptionist Lanfei has new dialogue. Grace is at oh, she's there? We'll check it out. Because we're not done with this episode. Let's head to floor 1. You. What's up? It sounds like you were able to meet with Mr. Croy. I'm happy for you. By the way, Miss McDowell, please hold on to that key of yours. It will remain active, so you have access to the elevator. I'm sure Mr. Croy would be delighted if you visited. Get the feeling that all of our future meetings are going to be that messy. I'm afraid you're right. Belle can be a bit overbearing at times. So I hope we just keep this key forever. We could always set up that elevator. I love the both of them. I think Mr. Croy and Belle are probably not my two favorite NPCs in this game, but they're up in the upper echelons. I think they're in my top 10 easy. I'm glad we finally have a lead, but wow, am I exhausted. No kidding. You must be especially wiped out after Maribel tore into you like that. She really didn't like you. Thanks to you, Randy. I wonder whose fault that was exactly. I have to say, it is rare to see someone not specialized in orbital technology reach her level of proficiency. Are you certain Maribel is not an engineer? She certainly has experience from her studies, but no, she specialized in business management. As her father's right hand, rather, I've heard she's tasked with managing several of his projects. Wow, that's incredible. She's a bright lass. So, is that why she wanted to hire you, Ellie? Yes, I do appreciate her offer, but it's just not for me. How about you? How about how gung-ho her old man got on us? I don't think I've ever heard a speech that intense and purposeful. I was gonna say, I was moved by that speech, not for nothing. He got me. I must say, especially since how often on this channel we've been like, did somebody say justice? It was quite interesting. Humankind will chase after the ideal of justice. He's been teaching me various life lessons through stories ever since I was little. Today has given me even more to think about when it comes to our duties. Yeah, same here. Anyway, we've got a good lead to go off of. Let's go get that geofront key from the receptionist at City Hall. Right, let's get going then. Ooh, looking back, Lloyd's got his thinking face on. Never mind, he's just like, justice. Probably thinking about his brother. Alright, Teal, you're no longer in charge. Actually, you can be in charge for a little bit. You did a good job today. I get to lead the party. Excellent. We're going to get ice cream. Actually, that's the juice stand. Alright, here we go. Wait a minute. Donovan, what are you doing out here? Oh, I heard your case got snatched up by the 1st Division. Hey, at least you got to stick your nose in their business for a bit, huh? I take it that's not how things work around here. Yep, none of us really expected anything from Sergei's whelps to begin with, though. Just try not to kick up too much dust, okay? My gut tells me that the only thing that you'll get from standing out is another scolding from the Vice Commissioner. Wow, lucky us. Well, let's go get a scolding of a lifetime. So Grace is over here at my favorite bar. What you doing over here? Oh, is that right? Well, got anything else for me? Any details about that little spot all the traders go for their entertainment? Oh, right, that's been the talk of the town lately. I've heard it moved from the Empire's capital about half a year ago. What? You're talking about the New Blanc? It's only the finest members-only club in all of Crossbell, complete with the best hostesses money can buy. I've never heard of it. How exciting, I wish I could go. Is Grace collecting info again? Prancing around all cheery-like, is that an actor or is that seriously her? Probably a bit of both, huh? But that place is ridiculously expensive, isn't it? Do they have that much mirror to go around? Well, I'm not the best person to ask, huh? Interesting. Ernest is at the Central Square Cafe. And then we can go in and get our key. Those are the only two people. Ooh, I am not at Center Square. Now I am. I feel like I rarely go into this cafe. Like, I know none of the names of anybody in here. Ernest, what's up? Hello, Ellie, everyone. Getting an early lunch, Ernest? No, I'm just on break. I'll be attending a public hearing with the mayor this evening, so I'm currently double-checking the documents we'll be submitting. I see. I know I said this 1,000 times, but thank you for helping Grandfather. It really means a lot to me. He looks really busy, even busier than us. If I go with this document, we won't be able to work around the Imperial faction's demands. But if I present this one, the Republican faction will surely go into an uproar. It'd be rude to bother him while he's working. Shall we go? Yeah, I still don't trust him. Yeah, I still don't trust him. How do I feel about that? I feel like I don't trust him. Alright, let's go over to City Hall real quick. I just feel like Ernest, it feels like there's always in these games somebody who's on our side who ends up not really being on our side. But it's never really been a main character who hasn't been on our side, you know what I mean? We haven't like somebody who's been in the party for a little bit that turns on us. Like, so I trust everybody in the party right now. It's usually someone who we like see infrequently, but as an NPC that the game has familiarized us with. And right now, that certainly feels like it's Ernest. Welcome to Crossville City Hall. Oh, you're with the CPD, aren't you? Are you here to meet with someone? No, not quite. We need the sewer keys. The Geofront B sector? I believe it's in the north. Yeah, we know where it is. Wait one moment, I'll fetch the key for you. Here you are. Nice. Thank you very much. That was easier than expected. Is it okay for us to borrow this without any paperwork? Not to worry. I've been instructed to cooperate with the CPD on matters like this. Truth be told, I've lent the very same key out to the Bracious Guild before. Really, I wonder what they needed it for. The entrance to the Geofront's B sector can be found near the residential district's waterway. Oh, that's what that... Okay, I got you. I know exactly where we're going. Be careful with that key. We've lost it a few times already. You what? And so no... Whatever. We'll be careful with it. Thanks, beautiful. Randy Orlando. Sneaking in a thanks, beautiful in there. I see you, Randy. As I was saying, I know exactly where we're going. It is, nope, down the stairs here. Over yonder. We've never been able to get in there, and I think this will probably finally be where we can open those chests that are over to the side. Yes, and the Geofront's B sector has a path that leads to that West Street chest. I'm gonna get that thing. I've been aching at that thing for ages. Yeah, open this thing. I'm also gonna save. Because I think we're gonna try and get to whoever this is. And once we're there, bong, 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 bong. This is Geofront's B sector. I was gonna say once we're at that and we get to those cutscenes, we'll probably end the episode. Because we've been going for a little bit, and we've been going for a little bit longer because I've cut out some fishing stuff. Honestly, it doesn't look all that different from the A sector. According to the database, the sector is used to control the city's water system. The terminal in question should be located somewhere in the upper stratum. Based on the orbital mail, he'll be expecting us. We should proceed with caution. Alright, Naomi. True, there's no way to know if this is a trap or not, so let's keep our eyes peeled. Don't want to get caught off guard, you know? Right, let's tread lightly. Actually, Tio, Randy's back in charge. Right? I feel like his is a little bit better. Alright. Alright, I am gonna have to... You don't have to, but I would like to go a little bit, there we go. Okay. So they're not crazy strong. Crafts. Analyze. There we go. Mysterious life form capable of consuming light. Interesting. Sprays bodily fluid to blind. So you have blind. Potentially. Something I want no parts of. I'm actually going to shoot this one and hit this one. Because the other one should just die on its own. Okay. Even better. I was going to say should die on its own. Never mind. Tender whitefish. Okay. Is there a robot down here? Oh. I mean, I guess it makes sense that whoever is... Ah, I meant to do the thing. I mean, we might as well. Oh, they resist blind. I guess they're robots, so probably so. They're not organic. I guess that makes sense, actually. So they can get frozen, they can't sleep, they can't get poisoned. Okay, all of those actually make sense, because it is a robot. Self-destructs when heavily damaged. Okay, Tio is a little bit low. So low, in fact, that I'm gonna have Randy heal her. Lloyd will survive, though. 2 battle scopes. We'll have to see it. Let's go ahead and have go Ellie heal the gang. Lloyd could definitely use a couple of heals. Tio-Ta can still use a couple of heals too. Yeah, we're fine. We don't need like full heals. Ooh, okay. You material! You! Barrier! I hardly know her! Alright, Barrier I hardly know her is kind of funny. You'll never get me. Alright, now that you are no longer... Okay. Trying to get the jump on him. Turn around. Not that way, dummy. Turn around. Excellent. Thought for a second. Gonna say, if all 3 of you attack this guy, he should be pretty doomed. And you can start focusing on him. I didn't read anything. I think these are just kind of bog standard enemies. They're probably poison or something. I don't know what it was trying to do. It was like, oh, I'm gonna get to you. Sure got her. Barry, I hardly know her. Never forget. All right, we'll go this way for a second. I already have you guys, and that's not anything different. Okay. Yeah, then you guys will perish. Dang. Ooh, you lived! Oh my gosh. We also have enough U material to get Lloyd his upgraded weapon. Alright, well. Unfortunate. I'm gonna hit this guy, because I think these guys are gonna need, like, a bunch of magic to get them. Not for nothing. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, we want to magic them. Analyze, go and hit him. Yep. Weak to water. I mean, it looks like you're weak to pretty much most arts. For real, for real. Alright, well, everybody's got some water art, so it's time to wail away, you guys. Well, I guess that's an ice art, actually, and as opposed to a water art, right? Question mark? I don't think there's a difference, but you know, I had to point it out. I don't even know what that guy did, but I know what he's doing now, dying. Excellent. Eye drop and some sort of shell. Turn around. No, there you go. Okay, well, that was a bad hit. That was on me. Oh, it's just one. It's just one guy. Sure, just go twice. That's fine. Oh, you can hit multiple people at the. You don't want the 3 of them on you. You pulled them all in. This was your fault. I guess he blew up too. He got his last laugh. That's good for him. I have a feeling that I'm going the right way. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go the right way. Oh, they electric. They kind of look like that one Pokemon. Which one is it? Is it Toxtricity or something? No. There's a Pokemon that's like purple and yellow and it's electric. It's one of the newer generations, so I don't know it all too well. Yeah, we'll just keep having Allie do her thing. There we go. Yeah, I think we've missed a... Dummy. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, there's 3 of you? I can't burn them, so I don't know if there's like the... Oh, they're not even in a line. Dang. Well, I'll just hit this guy, I guess. I was gonna say, we haven't done like a... Here, do that. That's okay. Now, they are both in a small area now. Ooh. I was gonna say, if we have to fight somebody and they got a bunch of robots, I could see, you know, then like nobody's really getting, okay, they just suck. They're missing all over the place. Excellent, well, they got an EP charge too. And another EP charge. Crossbow is so advanced that even this chest is connected to the orbital network. Can you believe it? Well, now someone knows that we've opened it. Yeah, like there's the elevator here. Part of me wants to go back and go around because it looks like the one door that we didn't go into. Okay, nobody's respawned. So I'm gonna make my way all the way back. Yeah, this door must have just been a chest. No? Y'all. If this was the one door that I missed, I would have kept you waiting, huh? Yeah, you son of a gun. I'm so unreasonably upset at this chest. This chest, like, ruined my brain for so long, dude. I'm so glad it's open. Or not everybody's respawned, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't got time for this. There you go. Do your thing. Thank you. I was about to say, no thanks. Yes, this is the way. Because the other way was just a chest. Yes. We're going the right way. I definitely missed that one. There we go. That's fine. Actually, use a craft. Ooh, I was gonna say there should be a spot where I can get all 3. You can heal us, that's fine. Why not? I didn't want like a random explosion to murder us, because that could have sucked it. The boys were like, how dare you do that? we're perishing together. It's so... Yo, it can short circuit itself to blow up? That's kind of crazy. I do feel like we're like 2 fights away from a level up though. On pretty much... Okay. Well, I didn't really mean to fight that one, but also I'm just gonna spam A. Trying to get my CP back up. Except for Leloid, I guess. Oh, Leloid's fine. Randy's fine again too, and Tio never used hers. There you go, one more for the road, thank you, sir. Yeah, we're real close. We're like 2 fights away. And through here was the elevator, yes. Okay, the way that thing goes down, it felt like, it felt like I had died. Okay, yeah, so we can't go that way. Thank you, game, that feels much better. Ooh, it's one of those things. Alright, actually, we can do pretty well with physical on that guy as long as we're getting crits. Excellent. Can't go that way, we can't go that way. So there's got to be some switches around here, which is fine. Okay, well. Whoops-a-daisy. Yep, I'm over it. I was like, hey, go ahead. I guess the worst part would be running into a new enemy. And then I would have to, like... Okay, he's a goner. Oh, he's not a goner! Oh my gosh, he survived our all-out attack? Some of them might have missed, let's be real. We are so close to a level up. It's not even funny. There we go. That raises the water up. Oh, but now we can't go. Yeah. Alright, well, that was all my fault. Well, thank goodness it's just one guy. Lord, I actually don't want you right there, but I mean, like, you lived, and I think you might level up, so. Oh, he's so close to a level up. He's so close that I don't think I'm going to do the thing for him. Curio Bomb. The Orbital Net is for Pom Pom Party. I know that's not a Star Rail reference, but my brain thinks it's a Star Rail reference. Huh? Alright. Tragic. Fine. Lloyd, don't die. I guess Randy also could use a heal. Alright. They also, yeah, they might just die, actually. No! Apparently, they didn't. Alright, well in that case, that's fine. Apparently explosions are the only thing we're weak to. There we go, we got some poison on there. Alright, give us our level ups. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Lloyd. Ellie. Yo, see, they're behind now because they were too busy making out on top of the rooftop of the Triple S. Oh, thank goodness. Well, I assume that's where we need to be. Over there, probably. Now I'm thinking about it. Well, let's save again. There's so much, and maybe... I was gonna say, we're here already. Well, that guy's blinded, so let's go after the other guy. Well, now the other guy's poisoned. I guess we can get the other guy low. Then go over to him. That's what I was expecting, and now we wail away. Yo, being blinded and poisoned is crazy. There we go. Somebody learned something. So I need the water to go up. I wonder if I can crawl in the vents this time. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, let's explore while we're here. I'm gonna go be good. Alright, so we need to come up to here. I think we want to keep the water raised. And then come here. Well, this is the elevator that we came down. Now we can come... now we can't go this way, but we can go this way. Alright, yeah, I want you to do this to push them back a little bit. Because Randy's is via an area. So I can either do these three, or is there anywhere we can get four? No. Give me these three. Oh, great. I guess we could have had Randy crash bomb now that I think about it. Yo, doing defense up and then dying immediately. Truly unfortunate. There we go. You loop back around. I think I'm still missing one chest in here. There we go. There we go. Very good. I drop row. What is this? EP cut 2. Not bad. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the chest. I thought it was everybody's got a plan for the $1 Million Man. So there's another one there. How do I even get to that spot? This way? No, I'd have to walk. Oh. There we go. Now this one's probably worth, I was gonna say probably worth more, but I guess maybe not. What is Brave Smash? Okay, I don't hate that actually. Yo, hit him with a stunner. Good job. Yo, we got a ton of stuff here right now, which is kind of crazy. I was gonna say, can't we get like everybody in this line for the I think everybody is in the line. Go for it. Yeah, you hit everybody on that one. Good job, Randy. Thanks. Hey, yeah, I think we can get everybody here too, right? There was one spot here. Yeah, get everybody. Excellent. You hit that guy. I guess we're just cleaning up now. Yeah, some of these guys just can't attack because we stunned them. Or sealed them. Cool. I mean, I'll take that. That's free. Free work. Okay, what do we get from this? Soldier suit. Thank goodness. Cross my bell and hope to die with a toffer. Give me a black eye. Wait a moment. I spoke a lie. Seriously, don't hit me. Hey. Bam. Alright, so let's put this back up. Now I feel better that we've gotten most, if not all of the, yeah, we gotten all the chests, I think. If not, I'll do one more loop. Alright, so, oh, there is one more chest that's up there and I see it now. I'm not entirely sure how to get to it, but that'll be, I'll search for it some other time. So testing the SSS, is it really gonna be this dork over here? Oh, I'll rest up. A little free heal. And a little free save. We'll get a little more story going on, I assume. Oh, wait, there's more. Fishing. Oh. I don't love that you did that. I'm kind of over there being multiple of you. So you two are gonna have to die or burn for me. Still fine, broadly. Oh, wait. I need to be, because I think these guys are different. Man. I've gotten the both of them. Okay, never mind. These guys are the same. It's just they look different because they are burnt. That's what's going on here. You go help him out. Yeah, I think that attack would be awesome if it did damage based on the number of squares you drag somebody. I think that that would be excellent. Chance of seal, sure. There is a seal. I mean, Leloid's at 200%. You haven't used his in a minute. You. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Because I want you to analyze this now. There we go. Cleaning device for extra big messes gone rogue. Interesting. Just a cleaning device. I can't blind them, so... Yeah, you just start walking over there. They're gonna drag you over anyway. I am just gonna have you walk over. Okay. There we go. I was about to say, I need you guys to bring me over real quick. Come on. Actually, maybe from the back you just use some arts, actually. Yeah, try and confuse one of them. I didn't think about confusion, you know? The orb of confusion brings confusion. Craft, we'll do a little bit of this, because it should be able to, I thought it would be able to hit all three, but 2 is fine. Alright, great. I'm gonna hit this guy real quick, because he's almost gone. Did not cause confuse, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Actually don't want to kill that guy, because Ellie would have been low, and that honestly could have killed. Do you have a heal area? Yes. No. These are all singles. This is the revival. We don't have a heal area yet. So I have another chance to go, which is kind of crazy. Hit this one. Oh, you can't get to that one. That's kind of crazy. Hit this guy then. You go ahead and you heal. You. Yeah, I was gonna say, Ellie's too close to death. You know what, just use the medium, why not? We're right outside of the thing with the thing and the thing. There we go. Might as well hit that one now. Go ahead and take that. Thank you. Man. Go ahead. I was gonna say, just apply fire to him. And we'll just wail away. Huh! Ellie, no! Oh god, they both died! That was a big explosion. It only gave us 20 experience, so never mind. I don't think I care anymore. It gave us a U material. Ladies, don't worry. I'm gonna go through this door real quick so you will not be dead. We can fish, though. There's a fishing spot. I feel like we gotta cast our... I was going up here to fish at first, actually. And then fishing did not happen, and I was sad. Robots came out to interrupt my fishing session. Nothing's biting. No, I guess you wouldn't expect something to be caught with like roe or red flies in the sewer. Alright, well, let's just go back to the old this. We got a bunch of earthworms. Let's toss an earthworm in the pond down here. Oh, we get an eel. Actually, I don't. I'll be kind of upset. Better not be no eel. Better not be no eels in the sewer. You're telling me I could have taken a whole bunch of eels swimming in duty water. There's music playing. Must be someone inside. Huh? Terminal 8 door should be right past this. I'm sorry, Terminal 8 should be right past this door. Does that mean Yin and the hacker are waiting for us in there? It's possible. Let's take a closer look. Be on your guard, everyone. We don't know what Yin's planning. Right. Guess we could just get out of here, huh? I assume that's what that is. I assume this is getting out of here. Okay, well, we can't go anywhere else. Huh? Yeah, we'll be peering inside. You son of a gun. Next up, how about I earn a little pocket change? What do we got here? First up, specs on the new Rainford Company train. Neat. What's this? Specs on the new Vern Company sports car? Whoa, CG, the ZCF is developing a brand new model of airship liners. Between this and the orbital gear, they're really not missing a beat. Is that? I can't imagine he would be Yin. Who the heck is this kid? I should have known. Do you know this kid? Yin sure was generous with this ginormous Argam crystal. Heck, this might fetch me 10,000 Mira. I'll go exchange this at 9 volley sometime tomorrow. Oh, not 9 volley. Maybe that'll be enough for me to get those parts from Gulamon. That's not his name. Still, Yin really likes to ask for the impossible. I was able to send the orb mail, but I doubt anyone could trace it back to me. What am I saying? No one in Zumeria is capable of tracking down the great Jonah. Is that so? Who's there? I think it's safe to say that we found our hacker. What the hell? It really is just a kid. Who are you people? Wait, are you the special support section Yin was talking about? Yep, nice to meet you. So Yin is an acquaintance of yours, huh? What? This can't be happening. Some dumb cops were able to track down a genius like myself? You are the same as ever, Jonah Sacred. That's right. She works for the police now. I could ask you the same question. I certainly don't expect to find a runaway from the Foundation living in what amounts to a sewer. Tio, you know this kid? We both worked in the Epstein Foundation Research Laboratory. We specialize in different fields, so we did not know each other especially well. Damn it, of course. I forgot you could trace orb mail if you used that stupid system of yours. Oh man, if I knew Tio freaking Plato was here, I would have been more careful. Careless as always, Jonah. I assume you're aware of just how much mischief this has caused for the Foundation. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. But what exactly did this kid do? At a young age, Jonah undertook special training as a systems engineer at one of the Foundation's research labs. They really love them some child. I can't call it child. Yeah, we can call it child labor. This is really child labor in Tio's case. What was she, 13 or something? During one of his foul pranks, he managed to ruin an important experiment, which the Foundation suffered heavy losses. Then, unhappy at the others were rightfully angry at him, he packed up and ran away. Are you serious? For some reason, the story doesn't surprise me. Sheesh. So he's just a big brat as he looks, huh? As big of a brat as he looks, huh? Damn it, quit slandering my good name. You don't have a good name. Tio Plateau, are you planning on ratting me out to the Foundation, are you? If you do, I'll post all your most embarrassing secrets all over the net. You are welcome to try. To my knowledge, I do not have any embarrassing secrets for you to post in the first place. And even if I did, there is no chance the likes of you would ever be able to discover them. Ooh! Not to mention, I could effortlessly find and eradicate anything you might post about me, which is crazy. Curse you! Dang. Looks like the Tio Tots a step ahead of you at every turn, kid. So your name's Jonah, right? Why in the world do you hold up down here? Oh, he's where all the pizza's going to. That's why there's so many... Oh, all of the pizza's literally going to him. Shut up. You have no obligation. I have no obligation to tell you any... Jonah, answer him. We managed to trace you to this dump, so you already lost. Fine. Right now, I'm working as an informant in Crossbow State. Informant for who? Hua. Whoa now, you can't say a job like that suits a kid like yourself. No, it actually definitely suits a kid like himself. Nowadays, being an informant has nothing to do with age. Anyway, I've built up quite a few contracts in Crossbow. I've got info from Erebonia, Calvar, Liberl, Romaferia, Lamont State, Altaria, you name it. On top of that, I've got a ton of insiders. I've got insiders in a ton of companies across the area. All thanks to the power and greatness of the Orbital Network. Since security on the net is so weak, all that delicious info is mine for the taking. Unbelievable. This has to be illegal, right? No, there's no laws in place yet. Unfortunately not, due to the Orbital Network still being developed in its, experimental phase, there are currently no laws criminalizing the act of hacking. But I imagine it's only a matter of time. Crossbow's pretty laid back about this kind of stuff. After I got fed up with that... Oh, Crossbow is kind of laid back with that kind of stuff now that I think about it. Like, I could see the other nations doing that, but Crossbow, because of its situation, nobody's gonna want to do that because this is where they sit all of their informants, you know what I mean? After I got fed up with the Foundation Lab, I set up shop here as an informant. I get a ton of regulars and I'm making bank. Good grief, you really think that you got the world in the palm of your hands, don't you? Then again, you seem as if you're unaware of my temporary transfer to the police. Some informant you are. Give me a break, Plateau. It's not like I know every nook and cranny of Crossbow yet. Besides, Kitty keeps me busy enough as is. Kitty? Shut up, I didn't say anything. Wait, there's no way. You aren't Kitty, are you? When did you arrive in Crossbow? I do not quite understand the question, but I transferred to Crossbow around 2 months ago. Whew. That's a relief. I guess your hacking style is different from Kitty's anyway. So there's... I figured Kitty was her. Not quite sure what that was about, but it's time you answered some questions. What's your relationship with Yin? You admitted to sending the Orbital mail earlier, right? Why did you do it? Huh, whatever. Here, take this. Silver card. The door has been opened. I summon you to challenge me at the Tower of the Stars and hear my wish. No way. A message from Yin. A request too, apparently. I was told to send the Orbital mail to the SSS, then give you that card if you made it here. Still can't believe you were actually able to find me. So that's how it is, huh? You must have met Yin more than once, yeah? Yep, he's one of my regulars. Every so often... Oh! Rin is Kitty. Duh. I was like, who the heck could Kitty be? I was like, it's gotta be someone who's potentially brighter, or at least as intellectual as Tio, but like Kitty seems like it's probably someone of a younger age, and then I was like, oh, it's definitely Ren. That's the obvious answer given everything we know about her. I'm pretty sure she's like played a cat and mouse before, or referred to herself as like cat or kitty or something. Anywho, or maybe she likes cats. There's some sort of cat motif about her. Does she meow? Is that what it is? She does something during one of her victory things. I don't remember if it was a meow. I don't remember. Continue. This is the first time he's asked for something as strange as this. So Yin's been here before. Can you give us a description of him? Kinda. He always wears black and covers his face with a mask. Not very. You know, the more I listen to this song, the more I kind of hate it. I was here for it for a minute, but now not so much. Maybe if it was like played not in this style, I'd be more okay with it. Whatever. Not very helpful, I know. But from what I understand, he's some crazy assassin from Calvar's Eastern Quarter. Is there a world where Ren is just pretending to be Zen, or maybe like Zen is a puppet? Or Yin is a puppet, rather, not Zen. Zen's not a puppet. Hope not. How sick is that? So cool! Cool? Yeesh, anyone ever tell you that you need better role models, kid? Regardless, Yin seems to be inviting us to meet him at the tower. Based on that letter, I can only assume that there's something he'd like to discuss. Looks that way, doesn't it? Don't know what business he has to do with you guys, but I know he's trying to test you. Who does this guy think he is? Ain't your average criminal, that's for sure. And what exactly is this Tower of the Stars he mentioned? Is this some sort of metaphor? Tower of the Stars, something about that sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Could you be referring to Stargazer's Tower? You know, on the southern... Are there any other towers in Crossbow? Oh, that's right. It's that tower from the Middle Ages that we saw near Ursula Road. Why the hell did you choose a place like that for our rendezvous? I don't know, but it's our only lead. At this point, all we can really do is go there and investigate. Yeah, I agree. Let's head there once we're ready. We'll go there from the south exit. That's fine and all, but we still got a problem here. What are we gonna do with this kid? Hey, now, you don't need anything else for... you don't need me for anything else, right? Listen, Jonah, the Geofront is official Crossbow City property. This is trespassing. Well, excuse me for making good use of space that would just fill up dust otherwise. Besides, there's no law saying you can't use the Geofront for personal reasons, is there? You're just splitting hairs now. Isn't living in a place like this dangerous, Jonah? There are monsters walking around, and don't get me started on your diet. Indeed, it's nothing but pizza boxes as far as the eye can see. Are you actually having someone deliver them all the way down here? Of course not. I'm not stupid. I just have them delivered outside the Geofront door. There's a ventilation duct that leads right to the entrance, so it works out. See, that's my secret of traveling through here safely. And that is the vent that's right there. This guy's a lost cause, a true shut-in through and through. Well, we're busy with our investigation, so we'll overlook this for now. Try not to overstep any bounds, okay? Don't do anything too dangerous. You can make a lot of enemies in this line of work. Yes, please be careful. Huh, I'm shaking in my boots. Still, if there's any info you need to get your hands on, you know who to call. I don't come cheap, though. I doubt the rookie police officers like you could afford my services, honestly. Jonah. Do not worry, Liloid. If worse comes to worse, I can simply hack this entire place and find us the necessary information. Oh, that's crazy. Find us the necessary information. Hey! She's right, dummy. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, were you able to break through those pieces of... You were able to break through those pieces of junk, right, rather? You're not nearly as strong as Yen, but hey, you aren't too bad. Junk, you're talking about those machines? Jonah, you better not say that you were the one who created them. Sorry to disappoint, you know better than anyone that hardware isn't my specialty. As far as I know, they're just auto-cleaning prototypes invented by some engineer. Don't know how they ended up down here, but when I analyzed them for data, they ended up turning berserk. You tried to analyze all of them for data? The culprit is revealed. Not a huge surprise, even at the Foundation lab, Jonah was nothing but trouble. Well, you might be able to beat up some vacuum cleaners, but you're no match for Yen rather. Stargazer's Tower, right? If you're crazy enough to go, I'd definitely take some time to prepare. I think we're probably ready. It's like he doesn't know how to be nice. Well, might as well gear up before we head to that tower. I will be... What is this? Pizza lies on my clutter table. Jeez, I bet his diet rather consists of 90% pizza, and it looks... Is that... It's like a glass bottle. Is he drinking? I'm sure we could whip something up like this with the right ingredients. Oh my gosh. So we got a cheese pizza recipe. I could go for some pizza, actually. Maybe I'll order pizza this weekend. Anywho. Or mince, no. I have to go here to cook. Where's the pizza? Who's good at making this? Randy? Oh, what do I need? I need those dang tomatoes, which admittedly makes sense. Look at all of the ingredients this takes. Admittedly, it is a pretty nice looking pizza. It is a pretty nice looking pizza. Anywho. I think that's gonna be our, maybe we walk out first. I know we've missed a chest in here, but I'll sweep back through. And this leads us back out to the front. Could I have... Certainly this was closed already. Certainly this was closed already, you know? But imagine it wasn't. Imagine it wasn't and I walked right past it and I could have just skipped all of this. I still can't believe he's living in a place like this. Honestly, I don't think we should leave him down there. Right, he looked as though he was still young enough to be attending Sunday school. How old is he, Tio? I believe he is 13 years old. 1 year older than I am, so she's 12. I thought she was 13. It'd be best if the Foundation took him back under their care, rather. But you mentioned he caused them a heavy loss, so maybe they wouldn't be the best ones to contact. Meh, I say we leave the kid alone. Seemed like he could take care of himself well enough. Jonah may be a prodigy when it comes to the orbital network. However, because of his overinflated ego, even I, someone who specializes in an entirely different field entirely, am able to seize on his mistakes. You're worried about him, aren't you? Let's just keep an eye on him for now. It'd be wise of us to pay him a visit every once in a while. What if we just don't? Yep, sounds like a plan to me. Anyway, what should we do about Yen? Sounds like he's waiting for us at Stargazer's Tower. To keep in mind that the last time we tried to enter, the CGF had barricaded the tower off. Here's the problem. Even still, the little card that we got from this supposed Yen did not match the warning letter, you know what I mean? The CGF had barricaded off that tower. Come on, guys, don't be such wimps. Why don't we just hop the fence? And if it turns out we really need to, rather, I guess we can call up Deputy Commander Bales for her permission. Indeed. At any rate, we should double check our supplies before we get going. Right, we can't ignore the possibility that this is an elaborate trap. Let's prepare for the worst before we set out. Interesting. I feel like we should also probably let people know where we're going, you know what I mean? Like if Sergey's here. Oh, you're back! Grr? Yes, we must leave for a bit. Things could become dangerous though. Grr, grr woof. Tio, what do you say? He knows we are searching for something. But worry not. I will help you when needed, he says. Dependable as always. Indeed, whenever the going gets tough, Zeit never fails to help out. Of course. Okay. Boss isn't in here. It's the kitchen. Whoops. Over here? No? He's just not in. Dang, I was gonna talk to him. Anywho, I think that's our episode. We've been going for a minute. This part alone is at 2 hours, and I just like it. I wanted to get to at least right now, because now I feel like comfortably we can finish off this chapter next time. It feels like we have like a fight and a half left. That being said, I'm taking off until next time when we finally see Yen face to face, question mark? Probably not. Because, you know, legendary assassin, I don't think we can beat one of those. However, the SSS has been, you know, in worse, well, maybe not worse predicaments. We've been in pretty bad predicaments before. In fact, every chapter we've had our backs against the wall, pretty much, but we've somehow found our way out, and then someone else had saved us. Will this be the first chapter where we do things and don't have to have anyone else save us? That is a possibility. We will see. Until then, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.